Why is it?
Strength will not bring victory.
Filthy lies.
Alright, come on. Krendar's Adventures.
Seems to be
your
delayed for a
Twitch-
second.
Yeah. Yep, your Twitch is hosting someone else.
Yeah. There it is. There it is.
There we go. Got
Oh my
it. Alright, so I have the Twitch stream up with my own account. Alright.
I need to reopen. I closed down my web browser to deal with its memory leaks and forgot to open it back up. Whoops.
Looks like there's only me and one other person in this.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm establishing server uplink.
No worries, we've got like an hour and 20 minutes if we end it.
Ben says we can go another half hour because he was late.
Okay. Works for me.
Alright, so I see Susie and Pius in roll 20.
I'll go over here to laptop today.
Let's see if I'm gonna get lucky with any droids today.
Yeah, probably.
Charisma check of 12. Well, he's not getting unlucky. Yeah.
There's only one droid, it's the protocol droid, and
12? No. He's got a charisma penalty, as I recall.
I do.
Exactly, he still rolled a 12.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. 12 as the DC, not as his charisma.
No, 12 is what he rolled on the roll 20 check with the -1.
Oh, just now?
Droid.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only freaking droid around is the protocol droid, and it is translating for Dargadat.
I just remember last time when he rolled a 0.
Yes, that was fun.
I think that was an astromech droid.
Yeah,
That droid loved me.
and he got a -1 for it because he did have.
Right, that's how he got a 0.
Yep. It was
Nat 1
horrible.
-1.
That poor droid.
It was amazing.
It has nightmares.
I just
not
imagine
right.
it was like, hey baby, show me Bob's and Vagine, and they were like, ew, gross, and I was like, wow, fucking bitch, this is why no one likes nice guys.
Yeah, that's about how. That sounds right.
Go get fucked by a Chad.
Wow, that was quite the nice guy roast, or
Jeez.
the quote unquote nice guy. Anyway,
Oh, they're
Anyway.
so nice.
the nicest.
Let me know when you're gonna hit the button to.
Darth Chibi and the Titty Trooper have arrived.
My god.
Oh,
Darth
dear.
Chibi. I have not seen.
Darth Chibi.
I've not seen Darth Chibi.
Darth Chibi, huh?
Yeah,
They can hear us, right?
Yes.
Of course.
yeah, should be able to.
All right.
I had to
Hi,
mute the stream because I was hearing myself.
hi, Kai.
Oh, also, you guys should have seen the beer she printed out.
Darth Chibi.
Have you guys seen the meme pictures of the beer? That's a picture of a bear with antlers.
No.
It's a beer because it's a bear combined with a deer.
I'm excited.
Green,
Please tell
shut
me more.
up.
I hear Green complaining at this concept.
So Kai printed out a beer.
Okay. What is Darth Chibi?
I don't know.
Tiny Darth.
We've seen the Titty Trooper, but what's Darth Chibi?
Kai, is there actually a Darth Chibi that you've printed?
My god.
Like, is this a printed thing or is this a person?
Pretty.
I'm
Likely.
pretty sure it's printed.
Probably, but I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not gonna assume anything because there are some weird people on the internet that have some really interesting names.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, Kai will share ASAP, which I assume means there is an actual one to give a picture of.
Okay. Oh my lord.
Damn, come on, guys, you're singing it too accurately. We're gonna get copyright strike.
I'm sorry, it's a natural talent of mine.
You have a baby, Kai?
Clearly.
Kai has Babby.
Aw. Kiss the babby.
I got to listen to
Anyway.
the beer bottles, or some sort of bottles clinking as the babby was trying to play with them yesterday. when Kai was doing his stream. If you guys don't know, by the way, Kai does maker streams where you get to watch the 3D printing and chat about making stuff. So I watched her printing out the beer.
Right.
It was majestic.
Must find someone who will the mold design.
Sorry, can you say that again? You broke up a little bit. What was that?
Don't worry, I'm being a dork.
Yes, he's.
That's why we want to hear it.
Something.
God damn it.
There you go. That was just the conversation.
Dark side.
Oh my lord. Okay, so right, last time on Dawn of Defiance. Okay. Last time on Dawn of Defiance, Act 2.
We punked fucking bitches.
Uh,
Walked up to their boss, dropped prow, and was like, see how ours is bigger than his? You can work with us.
wow. Wow.
Sounds 100% accurate to what happened.
That's how I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I remember happening.
Unfortunately, Sizenel fainted because his was too small.
You bribed an Nemoidian, got the name of someone who could get you to Durga, beat the shit out of him and all of his goons.
And he
Mhm.
started it.
Only
He
half of them,
did.
but yes, he did start it.
We showed up just trying to be neighborly, and this motherfucker
He
with
did
old man
start it.
on the prairie on our asses.
He did start it. He did start it. I will totally agree that he started it, but for very good reason.
Oh, he started it, but we ended it.
You absolutely ended it. You managed to intimidate him to the point that he brought you to Durga the Hut. And through some impressive talk from our resident rogue, Durga invited you to stay in his palace. And clap hands and a feast appeared.
Made food just magically fucking appear in a second. They're
All,
just sitting here like, will the force?
all of the food and drink comes out, and it's beautiful. It smells amazing, and it looks like it's expensive as shit. Something that Sizenel is very used to.
So
Hey,
just
look, it's an average dining experience for the new wall.
Yes, yes. Like gilded plate, the platters shine silver. The food is glistening, and it smells like it was just roasted.
Servants,
So, in other words,
fucking mouth shut.
And the servants are
It almost feels at home.
It almost feels like home if it wasn't for the fact that some of the decor is a little tacky.
What's the best I'm gonna get? It's fine. He's improving upon the Nemodian ways, clearly.
And that was last session.
sounds about right. Yep.
Open up on the feast where Durga spreads his arms and invites the group to sit at his table as one is being set up in front of him.
Well, goddamn.
Well, I ain't gonna say no.
I know, right?
I'm not sure it would be a long-living survival strategy to say no.
Right?
Exactly.
I would like to note that you did all notice before the tables and the food started to show up that 2 Gomorian Guards did drag away the guy that brought you here,
Yep.
Warwick.
We watched him
And
disappear.
if anyone makes a face or asks a question, the answer they get in response is that he's been taken away to think about his betrayal.
Deckard
But not for very long, one
there's
assumes.
anything on his face, which there may be. He's still got his helmet on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I don't even care about him, honestly.
But yeah, no, I think we all kind of showed up assuming that this dude was boned one way or the other.
So Durga invites you all to sit at his table, and he mentions that he would be pleased to have you stay in his palace for a few days. He is expecting company, and
we are happy to do security consultation with the great and mighty Darga the Hutt. Hopefully your guests will not be any sort of problem for you, your Ben, or for us.
I mean, who am I to refuse the generous hospitality of the great Darga?
Right?
He has company coming, and he's got matters to attend to over the next few days, and he's very happy to have you stay.
Yeah, sounds like we showed up just in time to make ourselves a big part of whatever bullshit he's involved in.
Now, if anybody wants to look around the room, you don't really need a perception. You can see 12 Gomorian Guards stationed at various places around the room. There are a variety of aliens, some of which look to be in the bounty hunter's garb. We should run the gamut from the duster coats, and they definitely are wearing weapons.
So a bunch of gunslinging cowboy looking motherfuckers at me.
There are three Quarren that are keeping to themselves.
They look weird, so we'll keep them to ourselves.
There is the protocol droid. There is a Nemoidian that joins the table.
Like just as it's set?
As it's set, he sits on the side of Darga.
Well, hello.
That makes a lot of sense.
And Darga introduces him as his major domo, Egrin Demo.
Like, last time Deckard heard the words Major Domo in relation to a Nemoidian, it would have been a hollow news reel during the fucking Clone War. So he kind of does a double take at that title. And it looks over at Darga and be like, the Major Domo's working for you. Very impressive. You have done a great job to keep yourself well hidden here with such high-profile allies at your table.
While he is very pleased and laughs as pleased as he is, he does clarify, not the major domo, he is my major domo.
I don't understand the cultural distinctions. As he starts undoing the seals on his helmet so he can take it off and have some food. Oh, by the way, I'm a human being.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would have been getting food at the same time. And it's like, do I tell him? Nah. He's a smart boy. Just decides nothing to. Should I tell him? Nah, he's a smart fellow.
No, he's not.
Best not to tell him.
Food
Well,
is
to be
laid
fair,
out.
for a human, he's a smart fellow.
Food is laid out, drink is poured, and everyone has cup. And Darga keeps his chalice nearby.
Big golden chalice.
Oh yeah, bejeweled, very, very bejeweled.
Deckard's gonna spend some time looking at it.
He's a Hutt who likes he likes the jewel.
He knows what he's about.
Ostentatious wealth and power.
Got the bling.
As he's being served by his protocol droid, asked group. So I have introduced myself, my associates. Why don't you tell me who you are?
And this is the part where, once again, as I volunteered myself to do the talking,
Yeah.
I'll just start off. I'll be like, well, the two strong looking gentlemen here. We have Volupt and Deckard. They're the muscle. They get things done dirty, and they're probably the reason that we feel so safe and secure on this planet to begin with, and why your treacherous associate fared so poorly. But over here on my right is Cizanil, and he's our accountant, to say the least. He manages the supplies and makes sure that the bottom line is well taken care of. And I am Matthias. I hail from a backwater space station where I spent most of my life until I scrounged together enough credits to get the hell out of there and look for work. And then I discovered that the Empire does not actually prefer to associate with people such as myself. So I started asking around and roped these clowns together, and we've been traveling for what has it been, like a couple months now?
Feels
Feels
like
like it's only been a few days. These guys are great, honestly.
Meanwhile, Volt is trying hard not to smirk sarcastically at being called strong, as he's sitting here shorter than the human and not really packed with muscles in any particular way. It's all about the blaster with him.
strong is a relative term.
Yes.
You're strong because you have power.
Yeah.
If you were not strong, you would not be here.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So SNL just kind of just let him speak. You know, this is normal.
Good little noble. Darga laughs and he claps his hand once and picks up his chalice, lifts it in the air, and says to new associates, I hope
Fuck yeah, I'll toast with them.
Toast that.
Absolutely.
New associates.
I hope our futures will be profitable for everyone.
I have no
brings
doubt
us-
that we will find great
That
profit
brings-
in our coming
yeah.
venture.
That comment brings a smile to the noble's face.
He downs his chalice.
Hell yeah, I'll just
Unlatched jaw.
It's actually
Drink,
fairly
drink,
small
drink.
for the hut. So
Oh yeah,
like,
Hunt just basically gets like
fucking
a splash
shots it.
every time. he
shots it. Fucking shots it. Purposely sets it on its little stand a little harder than probably is necessary, but seems to be a signal to a server to scuttle on over with more.
Man, the robots are really handy for stuff, aren't they?
Oh,
Yes.
they're not robots. They're not robots.
So he's got people serving him to
He's
drink.
got people serving drinks.
Oh, even better.
awesome.
Bio robots.
That's expensive labor right there. You don't got to pay a droid shit. Serving, housing, clothes, food, and training.
He has a court and he keeps.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so
Sit
next
there.
he asks, now I know where you hail from, IS. Where do your associates? I don't imagine planet.
Well, you know, I think I'd prefer to let them introduce their homes for themselves. Other than giving their names, I don't really presume to speak entirely on their behalf, as they're all quite capable on their own. Which is, in other words, a cue for the others to.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
we picked up on that ourselves.
Yeah.
Nobleman, how about you first?
Ugh.
You look over at Bolt like you.
Oh,
With just
excuse
an
me.
eye communication like you're next.
Okay, then Size will speak up. I'm Sizanel, and I hail from the planet Duros. I'm currently here because, well, I need a new business venture. Business kind of dried up out there.
That's a simple enough reading, isn't it?
Simple and to the point.
Yep.
What he said.
Yeah, that's all Sizanel says.
No, that's all Volop says. After that is, yeah, what he said.
Where does he come from?
Duros.
Just
Duros. Well, I mean, he's a Durosian.
yeah, but that says face to face like he's from the cradle.
I'm from the Cadle. Yeah, there's not business there anymore. That's exactly what he said.
and
Yeah, the Hut's probably heard quite a bit about that. to be
and
honest.
Volip said same as him.
Yeah, Volop says, what he said, except for the part about Duros.
But does he give a planet?
Sure, but I don't remember what the name of it is. It Celestin or something like that?
Yeah, Solstice the home
Solstice.
Yeah,
system.
you're from Colston.
Yeah.
So he's also from his home world.
I mean, I am from the obvious.
Yeah. So we're both saying we're from our home worlds, and now we're looking for jobs.
Good.
And the
Oh,
hot
In an
will not-
era where the Empire's evicting people from their homes.
But out of curiosity,
Oh,
just
God.
because I don't remember too much from the last sessions, and also
Right.
just to see what the reactions were like from people today, is there
Yeah.
any sort of indication as to what Varga and his people think about the Empire so far? So I think at least one person said something about the Empire, and I was curious what the reactions would be like.
Darga did trade. I
Nope.
was kind of hoping for
He
something
did not.
similar.
Nope, he didn't.
All right. So it comes to Deckard then.
Yep.
Deckard's gonna stare at his food for a moment.
So wait,
Yeah.
there's no answer to my question then?
What was the question?
I was wanting to know if Darga or his people have given any reactions, because I think one person badmouthed the Empire.
All I said was they don't want to work with my kind.
Okay,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
reaction.
But I'm wondering if there's
no reaction.
no reaction. Okay.
No reaction whatsoever.
Well, Vault will be watching for any future reactions because he wants to know how these people feel about the Empire. But go ahead.
All right. Nah, so it comes to Deckard playing with food a bit, looking for what's edible and what isn't. It comes to his turn. He looks straight at Darga. He's like, I'm not from around here. I'm very, very far out in the rim. It's a moon around a world called Sarabi 7. It's a gas giant in the Susabethi system. It's a really boring place. But I'd come out here and ply my trade at mercenaries' work. Seeing this how the Empire is currently rounding up the last of the guardians of the old order. I thought maybe there would be a fair amount of money headhunting that kind of prey. But turns out they're a very rare sort of opposition, and I'm just going where the work.
He laughs and nods at that. Absolutely understand that. The Empire has an interesting way of dealing with the non-agreeable.
Yeah. You know, from where I sit, it looks a whole lot like how the Republic dealt with non-agreeables. There was a whole war waged on that subject. This is what victory looks like. But, you know, truth be told, I'd have worked with them if they hadn't shot at me in mine first. So they're also a very confusing, contradictory lot from what I can tell, but I come from the middle of nowhere.
Roll up to perception.
Oh, hang on.
Kind of drones on a little bit, like, yeah, fucking Empire. But what about you, Great Darga? Surely your family hails from a planet that fared better than this one did during all of that old conflict. Darga be like, don't ask me shit about my personal life.
Yeah, I have to wonder if asking him a question will offend him, or if he'll be happy to talk about like Nar Shaddaa or something like that. Because if I had to guess, he's probably from Nar Shaddaa.
What happens in Nar Shaddaa stays in Nar Shaddaa.
Actually, it
It
doesn't
sure does.
know where he comes from.
That's the
So,
likely place.
Yeah, no, we'll go with that. This whole time he's been eating and pausing in bringing food to his mouth. I grew up small hut in the hot home world. And while it was difficult under the Republic, difficulties under the Empire as well. We've all found a way to work through it.
I would like to point out that Hut Space has actually never been loyal to the Empire or to
No, they're not loyal to either.
I think you're talking about business. The Republic made business difficult in some ways. Now the Empire's making it difficult in others.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Sorry if I was not clear.
No
Did
worries.
Bullet make a perception check? Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
you got 19.
Yeah, okay. Well, since Volitz is looking around for any kind of reactions, he notices a slight pause with Darga at Deckard's vehement against the Empire, as well as hearing that the Empire shot at him when he went to search for work.
All right.
It looks like he takes a moment to calculate things that he may talk to you about.
Gotcha. Interesting.
So what about the Major Domo over here? Now, I understand that I'm sitting at the table doing business with the Hut. You I don't know. And you I have no reason to respect, aside from your association with Darga. And I don't expect anyone to respect me simply because I'm sitting at this table. That is something earned either by having a reputation large enough to be known before you meet your company, or by having someone speak well in your favor. What's his place at the table?
Egrin looks at Deck. I am Darga the Hutt's right hand. I keep charge of the facilities and make a point to keep things running.
You should look over at Volt and be like, damn, isn't that exactly what you do for us?
He just chuckles, just like I did.
Egrin kind of frowns.
Don't give him any ideas, Deckard. He's gonna have us start calling him Major Domo now.
I was just about to start, to be honest with you. How would you like that, Major Domo Volt?
Darga
He just takes a drink, doesn't say anything.
Darga is laughing like a huge belly laugh. All of his rolls are moving. His hair seems to wobble just a little bit on the repulsor.
Motherfucker's on a marble teeth. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. Egrin is very displeased.
And Volt really fucking. Deckard's mostly looking at Volt's reaction.
Volt's reaction is very guarded. He seems amused.
Oh man!
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I may need to do a perception check on Egrin. Hold on, just a second.
Do we need to update the channel art from Noble to Major Domo now?
Oh man! Oh dear Lord!
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Let me find freaking. I need to find his stats. Where the hell are they? There we are. There you are. Okay. What is perception?
Either I am the grease that smooths over everything that Bias is doing, or I am the wrench in all of the gear.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, you know you can be both, right?
He is very perceptive. It's amazing. Look at that.
Kaboom!
Egrin seems to notice what you're all calling Sizzin and the difference as to what he was introduced as. So he's looking a little bit more at Sizziniel.
Yeah, we introduced him as an accountant by the name of Neil, and now we're throwing down the last name.
Yeah. Oh my god, it is a Darth Chibi.
Yep.
Next to the titty.
It is a Darth Chibi. Holy crap.
Where is that?
Well, it's in our Discord.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Aw, it's cute.
Oh my lord.
Oh, wow.
Darth Uwu.
Kai must really like our streams. Okay.
Kai's a fun friend
Yeah.
with a 3D printer and a lot of imagination.
Imagination.
Yes. I like Darth Uwu.
So after oh my lord.
What is people's obsession?
After Darga is done with his belly laugh, he asks the group, what have your exploits been?
I killed the Jedi.
Now that definitely gets Darga's attention. Mind you, this whole time he is speaking to the protocol droid, and the protocol droid is translating.
Oh yeah,
The protocol droid stands up straight and in that really Coruscant accent.
yeah.
The high Coruscant accent. The Great Darga the Hutt kindly requests clarification.
How clear would you like me to be? I killed a Jedi. Would you like to know how I did it?
My apologies, sir. I believe I have misspoke. He would like to know the details of such endeavor.
Oh, honestly, it was a relatively short-lived encounter, what with most of them scurrying across the galaxy right now. A lot of underdeveloped ones have been separated from their keen-eyed masters. And while they are a brave and martial lot when engaging against the various jackbooted thugs of the Empire, a single opponent with a few tricks up his sleeve is more than capable of handling a wizard. At which point, we did not give up our weapons, or specifically we were allowed to come in with them.
No, they did not have you give up your weapons.
At that point, he's going to just basically clear out the spot in front of him and present his firearm, so that the Great Darga can see it. It's like, this is a weapon of antiquity, a model going back several thousand years. The weapon of Jedi fame, the great glowing sword that they are capable of producing, does not have the same defensive properties against this ancient technology as against modern weapons. The Jedi went to defend himself as they all do, and let's just say that the death that I threw at him slipped right through that barrier.
Darga seems impressed.
I still have his lightsaber as a trophy. Don't know how to use it. Weird little things. Danger. Very dangerous. But a trophy all the same.
Is Volip still looking for reactions?
Oh, of course.
I think. May I make a? I was about thinking I should be paying attention too, shouldn't I?
Volup's doing the be quiet and observe thing.
Anyone who is paying attention to Egrin.
Yeah, I'm actually going to look around for this one because I'm like...
Yeah,
oh
my lord!
Whatever just happened, it happened while I was in the middle of taking a big chug of something.
You got a natural one.
He starts laughing.
He just got the natural 20.
And then
Matthias knows what's
Matthias
up.
Oh my lord, Volip. Volip.
Oh, wait a second. I just remembered I can reroll perceptions.
Yes, you can. Oh no, Volip, you rolled persuasion the first time, so that was the wrong roll.
Oh, okay.
You were trying to persuade your cup to get in your mouth.
I was.
And it didn't work.
Apparently, while I was looking at my character sheet, the player failed a perception check.
Oh my fucking god, I love you guys.
I failed to persuade the drink and I spilled it.
Goddamn dive.
The
Anyway.
drink was not convinced by your mouth.
Yes.
It really fucking wasn't.
Anyway, so I give their perception checks.
Oh no! Oh no!
I failed my seduction check on my wine.
I know how that feels,
so
bro.
hard that someone else took it. You failed so hard someone else took it.
You know what? How are we seated? We're all seated, I imagine, in a line.
Hey, you're seated in a line.
Who's on the far left?
I don't know.
I imagined like Matthias was on the left and Sizanel was next to him, and then it was like Deckard developed next.
I would think that Matthias would be in the middle.
They're gonna have Deckard. It's gonna be Deckard, Matthias in the middle, with Deckard kind of off on the left, with Volk on the far right.
I said
on the far
on
left.
my right, so
Okay. There you go. Yep, Susanelle on the far right, then Matthias, then Deckard, then Bullet. So yeah, while I was sitting there trying to convince his wine to defy gravity and slip up onto his mouth, and Deckard's sitting here telling a wild tale about killing fucking Jedi when this dude's barely got 6 stormtroopers under his belt. He's gonna snag Bullet's freaking drink, drown it himself, and boom! You know, honestly, I was disappointed in the fight. I don't feel like I got prey, but like I said, there are a number of the young ones, the apprentices, acolytes, who are out there being hunted as much as masters.
Okay.
So someday, a bigger head.
So, perception checks. When Deckard mentions that he has the lightsaber, Egrin seems to perk up at that. He seems very interested.
To clarify, who's Egrin again? Is that the Major Domo guy?
That's the Major Domo.
That's the Major Domo.
And what about Darga? My Deckard, if he's going to make a kind of perception check, it's against Darga. So Darga
Alright. If you'd like to, we can.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be like, let's see if I'm going to get myself.
Alrighty. So, perception.
It happens all the time.
There's. Okay. Wow.
Boom! Yeah.
Holy crap.
Damn.
If there's anything I can say about Deckard, is that so far this campaign, he is nobody's fool.
Okay, so Deckard is very much watching the reaction of
Tell a tale
Darga.
what you can. People reacting. They'll be busy looking down here, not where you're looking.
Darga seems to be kind of impressed, and it's obvious that he has absolutely no idea what entails to kill a Jedi, let alone a Padawan.
Fair, like a level 3 Padawan with Jerry right now, so.
Well, yes.
Moving along.
And, but it's obvious that he doesn't know anything about Jedi and the way that they fight. He is business, but he definitely knows the.
So he's not going to call me on my bullshit simply because he knows what he doesn't know.
Yeah, he knows what he doesn't know.
All right, cool, awesome. No persuasion check needed.
No. He knows what he doesn't know, and he's going to take it as almost true, because it's at this point that Darga asks to see the lightsaber. He's got it as a trophy.
Sure. So where he keeps it concealed
No.
freaking slot.
I will give this as the perception check is still valid. Matthias, you notice Egrin leaning forward in his
Leaning forward like he's gonna try some shit, or leaning forward like he's
leaning
interested.
forward like interest.
It's like, oh, holy shit, put it out on the table, dude. Like
Yeah.
that lean in, I want a close examination kind of interest.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, no, you will procure it from his typically concealed spot on his body and put it on the table next to the gun.
Yep. Shock on for a very brief moment on Darga's face, and then he exceptionally. Egrin just looked
Egrin looks what?
shocked,
Just plain shocked.
and then he excuses himself.
Oh shit, no, because the moment the shocked, Decker's gonna be like, "What's wrong, dude?" And he doesn't even say anything. Like this guy's just like, "I'm out and gone."
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So as no, we'll give him a look.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's like, if it matters any, it wasn't one of your kind. Some people get sentimental. I understand that Jedi have family, as they have forgotten, but have not forgotten them. Strange rearing practice. Not that it matters. Does anyone want to touch it? Just a weapon.
At this point, I'm like, honestly, I want to touch it. That thing looks crazy.
Okay, Decker will be back. Like, go ahead. Shit, I know where you live.
Some of the bounty hunters are looking at the table, by the way.
If you look over to bounty hunters, be like, fucking, kind of like, fucking, kind of use his hand. He's like, come on over, gentlemen.
You'll
So
notice that Darga
I'll
first.
like pick it up like I fucking don't even know what to do with it because I don't, and I'll just be like,
He points it at his face.
no. I'll like turn it over in my fucking hand, and I'll be like, does it still work? Even like I'm rolling with the yarn. I'm like, does it still work?
You know, I haven't tried turning it on. It bounced off the ground. I don't imagine it's a fragile piece of glass. But here's the problem. It's like, we all know what those things can do, so I don't know. It kind of seems to me like firing one up just to test it up would be like loading a gun and shooting it in the house to see if it would shoot.
You know, that's a good point. Maybe I won't try to turn it on.
Oh my lord, I cannot believe you said that while I was drinking.
You gotta throw that out there.
Oh, good job, Kai. I'm not puking, I'm choking. There's a difference.
Oh, come on, like you wouldn't want to touch a lightsaber if you fucking saw one.
Oh, baby, let me touch your lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Be like, look, it's just like...
Oh my.
Bro, out of character for a second. I have a friend who actually has one of those fucking like dual capable lightsabers, like one of those
Oh, nice.
I forget what they're called, but
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But dude, they're fucking sick.
They are. They're so expensive.
Yeah, it cost them hundreds of dollars.
So,
But they're, yeah. I want one. Not gonna lie.
So the bounty hunters look to Darga first. Darga, one of them over, and they wander over to the table. Bounty hunter is a Rodian.
Rodian. No shit. You know what? Decker's gonna see that and be like, "Hey, what's going on, man?"
It's a Rodian. He nods.
There's an alien face I reckon.
He nods to Deckard and looks at. Well, first the gun on the table, and then the lightsaber. Looks to Darga, nods his head as if like an affirmative, and then goes back to join his buddies.
Has he got a few too? You look at this guy leave, just look over to Matthias, be like, he's got a few too.
What? Sorry, what'd you say, Connor? I couldn't quite hear you.
So once this bounty hunter leaves after just kind of looking at the gun and the lightsaber, nods at Darga, just bounces back to his buddies. Deckard looks over at Matthias, be like, shit, you think he's got a few lightsabers too?
I wouldn't assume that anyone has these things. I mean, I'm still blown away that you have this thing. I don't know. It just makes you seem really dangerous, man. It makes me feel confident when I say that you're strong. If you know what I'm saying.
I hear you. I do.
All right.
There is no door I cannot open. It's the ultimate key.
Darga thanks Deckard 4 on that, and he does look to the others, see if they'll weigh in on any of their exploits.
Connor, would you say that it is a keyblade, perhaps?
What, Krendar?
Would you call that lightsaber a keyblade?
Oh. Oh. No. No, I wouldn't give Disney the fucking satisfaction because, god damn it, they take it and run with it.
Right? Oh, can
We
you
know you're listening, Ghost of Walt. You used your song once, now you got on the whole fucking series flag.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine a new Kingdom Hearts where they make the Keyblade and it's a freaking key lightsaber, and you have to go and fight fucking Darth Vader? They have to go and fight fucking Darth Vader as the big boss at the end.
There's only one reason why I couldn't see that is because I don't think they would ever want to give anybody the chance to beat Darth Vader.
Fair enough.
But they might put you in like a run the fuck away from Darth Vader scene.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it depends. Force Unleashed games like fight Vader and win.
Yeah. I love that scene where you play Darth Vader walking through a Kashyyyk and just casually waving your arms and 50 Wookiees go flying.
Aww.
Oh, my favorite part is there's actually a hidden achievement in that prologue.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like if you kill X amount of your own fucking stormtroopers, you get a special hidden achievement called Worst Mid-Shift Manager.
That's a good name.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's one of those ones that was slipped by the fucking radar. The game doesn't even tell you that friendly fire is on like that. You have to go out of your way to experiment, be like, I wonder if I can kill my own stormtroopers. Like,
oh, you know for sure they put that in there because they knew there'd be a few people who wanted to just fuck around.
I know, right? Come on, you're Darth Vader. Who doesn't want to try and choke slam someone?
Well, you choke slam plenty of people. It's
Yeah, but
you're
your own
playing Darth Vader as the fucking prologue for the game.
Yeah, but your own people, yeah.
Even if you don't go out of your way, you know that if the stormtroopers get in your way while you're attacking the enemy, you're not going to care or slow down.
Oh, fuck no.
So does anybody else volunteer exploits?
Sizenel will speak up. I mean, nothing notable. I'm the accountant, and I've had to put down my share of people with this crew, but nothing big. Just business.
He likes to undersell Great Dark. Does not wish to be known as martial prowess, noble. Sure you can understand.
The hut laughs, nods, and he drinks to that.
All right.
Sizenel shakes his head a little.
Now this one over here on my left, what this man can do with the firearm. You kill 3 Jedi.
He could kill 3 Jedi?
Yeah, no, he shoots fucking flying vehicles out of the sky like he's taking slingshot attacks. Oh.
Yeah.
Volop just grins and pats the barrel of his blaster rifle affectionately.
I think the term is sharpshooter.
You have many feelers in the town know the local riffraff. Well, some of them decided to test this man today. And let me tell you, I have been watching him turn full-fledged war bikes into scrap in single, well-placed shots. I don't know where someone learns to shoot like this one does.
They tested me, but they will not be telling anybody the results.
I believe the term is practice.
I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that, Krendar.
Dead men tell no tales.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Then, of course, our leader, the benefactor of this whole mission, Matthias.
I have to admit that I come from much humbler beginnings than the rest of my crew. I mean, we're kind of equals, you know. Nobody here is really in charge, but like we seem to all follow a common perspective and have a mutual understanding. But I was basically like completely destitute on my home station. my family was poor. One of them actually got ground up in the reactor room in a tragic accident. And I decided that I never wanted to be poor again, so I just got out of there, and I went scraping. I think when I met you guys, I had like 50 credits left to my name, and I was going to be completely broke.
Yeah. Oh, we're all on the move for something.
Indeed.
Yeah, so honestly, we just found each other in the core and been wandering ever since.
The protocol droid, without anything, Darga offers sympathy, saying that is a tragedy.
Oh, how polite!
Mhm.
What a nice boy.
Thank you. I think you're the first person to ever say that to me, so I can't say I expected it, but I'll remember that. You're cool.
To which the protocol droid gives a partial bow as thank you, sir.
Volupt offers a clinking of wine glasses in respect to the fallen family.
Darga will turn the clink back.
Yeah, Hudson family people.
Mm-hmm.
Very family people. They take their whole goddamn name to the stars.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. It's at this point that Darga sets aside food, drink, and says, "I've asked you many things. You must have questions."
I mean, I asked the one thing I wanted to know. I don't know where many people come from or what their worlds are like, so learning a little bit about the stars satisfies my curiosity. Still, I will admit, I am also very curious why it is your Major Domo decided to leave in a panic when I produced the lightsaber. I take it he's not keen on violence. Some people end up in worlds larger than themselves, but that was suspicious.
He was nearly part of the Trade Federation Council, and I'm sure you know that the Republic had very bad with the Trade Federation and their council.
As I recall, the Trade Federation's conflict with the Republic began with them sending a pair of Jedi to attempt to assassinate one of their political leaders.
So some.
A whole bloody war sparked off over there. Something would happen.
We did not involve ourselves with their little trifle.
Wise decision. But still, this would be the weapon of his enemy, not the weapon of his friend.
Of enemies can have a way of persuading people.
Well then, I wonder what I need to persuade him of. You can take the lightsaber and block him now.
I guess I'll pipe up. Pardon me looking. I guess the expression is a gift horse in the mouth, but I did not expect you to be so receptive to our I guess our manner of approaching you. And while I am humbled by the generosity and the hospitality you've shown us, I expected you to be more upset with us, Lord Darga, that we had cost you an asset, and I was wondering if there was some accounting to be made of that.
His asset cost himself.
To that, Darga's only response.
Deckard's want way more attention now. Like, oh, here we go.
To that, Darga's response is, we will see in time. The next few days will give us a chance to get to know each other and see how much I have to offer you and you have to offer.
One door closes and another door opens.
He is a consummate businessman.
I'll just nod. I mean, like it was a
That was
question
all
I was
in the
answering
answer.
because, like, you know, I would have been a little upset. You know, I'm not saying that out loud, but like, you know.
Yeah, no, wouldn't any of us be.
But he is a hut.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
stop
but-
telling the NPC to be angry at us.
He is
Well,
a
you know-
more importantly, he's a criminal overlord, which means that A, good work is really hard to find, and B, there's always more of it found.
Ain't that the truth?
Well,
It's
you
like
know,
a
I mean,
total contradiction, but
it's a sign of deference to a hut that you would be concerned about incurring their
Oh yes, and he definitely is showing, signs of the appreciation of that line of
he's got like
questioning.
little glint in his
But-
eyes, like, oh yeah, you all done fucked up, but I'm being nice right now.
It's like
He's
it's the
"Grr."
glint in his eye of
That's very ominous.
yeah. So
My sticker's about 20% tighter than it was 5 minutes ago.
if there are no more questions, the feast
I do have one thought.
okay.
Share it with class.
So, while it's not my place to ask for the scope of your full operations, as far as we'll be concerned, what would be the scope of what you would expect us out of if for operations?
That scene in
Okay.
Citation.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to get some good work going. I mean,
I know, right?
I've
Oh.
never worked for a hut before, but I hear that they can be very, very fair in business.
Oh, very fair.
Fair, huh? That's a strong word.
Yes, huts really portray it. Anyway,
Business.
if none of the players have any more questions for Darga the Hut,
Yep, putting weaponry away and resuming eating.
the feast passes in relative joviality. Music plays, some kind of smoking drugs are
Oh, some sort of
Passed around.
freaking goddamn hut freaking sized water pipe with like the 5 connectors.
a handful of God, I forgot the Twi'lek dancers come out scantily clad with airy, floaty scarves attached to their wrists as entertainment. Darga very much enjoys the festivities, and hopefully the the group does as well. Upon the feast coming to its close, hours into the night,
We all get like super drunk with the hut.
you can.
Oh god.
Sizenel is very moderated. Sizenel is moderated. He accepts a little. He accepts some of the other stuff to be polite and go with the party, not be a party pooper. But he doesn't. He
He'll
goes
have that
straight.
single puff. He'll take that gentleman's drag. And then,
Yes.
A Nemoidian servant leads each of you to rooms that you'll be staying in. Have your own room.
oh, but I didn't get to ask a question.
Oh, what?
Matthias, do we get cross-faded with the hut?
Oh, dude,
Do we sit there?
Is that even a question?
Oh man.
I think his response was, "Try and stop me."
Yeah, right. So
Oh no.
doubly making sure shit's secure before committing to that. But
Oh,
Decker
my
doesn't
goodness.
leave the table till Matthias leaves the table.
Oh, I wonder if I should have you guys make
Probably.
I'll do it.
endurance.
Do it.
Big endurance check.
That is a skill.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Hey,
Yeah.
Matthias.
Oh, you're about
Yeah.
Endurance check.
Okay.
We're about to see how well our livers do.
Not too bad for Deckard. A little worse for the wear for Matthias, though.
Oh, it's our DC 10, 12, 15, 20. Where are we at?
No. Oh man. I'll say it's around 12. So he fails a little. So he's definitely feeling jolly. Matthias is definitely feeling jolly.
Hell
Matthias,
yeah.
So Matthias is his normal self. No one can tell the difference.
Yeah, it's literally just another day for Matthias, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it drags on into the night. Deckard starts telling freaking Dark here about the first time he encountered this spiky crowned glorious example of a near human being. You're having trouble with local authority. It came trying to shoot civilians and shit, and so there's a crossfire that occurred. And while the rest of the gang more or less got involved because fuck it, there was a fight, this guy was just standing there in the middle of all of it, not taking cover, not paying attention to nothing except to protect himself. He would not allow even the surest of violence to stop him from shooting his drain. And the moment one of these guys turned their gun on him, he didn't even look at the fucker. Arm straight out, 90 degrees from center of attention, and pow! Square in the chest. Dropped him in an instant. And this dude he killed, shot 4 other people rolling around like some monkey with a light machine gun just spraying ammo everywhere.
and to that Matthias would just add,
well played shot. All was returns to peace and quiet. Let me tell you, there's no one you want protecting you at the table other than that guy. There's no amount of liquor that he can't shoot straight through. But Dia, show me hands.
Easy clap, brother.
Oh my god.
See those hands? Look at them. Smooth, steely calm. Look at my hands. I have been having way too much to smoke. I'm not used to doing this to my life.
Good times.
If the wine is in your lungs, you're drinking it wrong.
He was smoking too.
Oh, he's totally cross-stated. He is way out of his element. Like, what is this weird hookah thing that you guys are fucking from? What is this poison? Oh, the pretty color.
By the way, guys, the thing we were talking about earlier with the beer being the bear deer combo, that's in chat now.
I see it.
Oh,
Alright. So the feast passes and Deckard and Matthias, our Deckard and Matthias. Eventually the feast winds down and everyone finds their room. An Nemoidian servant leads the heroes to their individual rooms. It's a bit of a walk. Too bad. It is a rather large palace.
Are the halls they as ostentatious as the rest of the place, or a bit more bare bone, a bit more practical? Torches, lights.
As it
carpet,
gets close
stone.
to the throne room, as you walk out of the throne room, the hallways are still as ostentatious as you go through. Further in, it gets a little bit more bare bones, as if they ran out of things to put on the walls.
Yeah, that works. Makes me know where the guest chambers are now.
So each of you is given a room, and it's well appointed and kept clean. The beds are nice and soft. An actual bed.
Nice.
Furnished.
Better than these spaceship costumes.
And it's furnished, and it has a lavatory area off.
Excellent. All right. Are the doors locked?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are lockable.
Deckard will make sure once he's inside, it's like, okay, cool, I'm in my own space now. Lock that fucking shit, move some furniture around a bit, get out of his armor, and meditate upon the will of God.
You're gonna meditate?
Yep. Why sleep when I can sit? Play like a fucking elf.
Are you doing that thing where you're like hovering a foot off the ground and there's random objects orbiting you?
No. That is much more strenuous than regular meditation.
Alright.
But it's much more cinematic, though.
hippie shit. This is like a carpet on the ground with some fucking candles and incense and a dream catcher duct taped to his head. No, if someone came in here, they'd be like, "So you're into that new age shit, huh?" It's like, no, this is oldest of age shit. This is shaman people on LSD thinking they're talking to God.
So Deckard meditates. Does the rest of the heroes go to bed?
Yeah.
I guess I'm passing out.
I clean up everything, make sure my armor looks good and shiny. This is the best I'm gonna get with the current supplies, and clean up, go to bed.
Egged up.
Well, no, you went through shit.
Yep.
Alright. So, rest of the group turns in for the night. Sometime during the night, Deckard, in his meditation, falls asleep.
What my meditation suffice? Too much alcohol.
Yeah.
He's just like, I am one with the force with.
Sometime during the night, during his meditation, Deckard falls asleep.
He rolls over and curls up on the ground.
And
I will lock my door.
And starts having dreams of home.
Hey! It is an obsession.
Flashes of people he knows, people he doesn't.
Alright. Happening to him, or is just kind of impressions of folks in the moment?
It's kind of impressions in the moment, and it seems to be flickering between many of them. Some happy, sad, all living life.
Alright. Clear where his thoughts are at.
When Deckard wakes up, he has a homesickness.
Worse every session.
Homesickness that sits on his shoulder. The night passes uneventfully for the rest. And sun rises on Ketanomoidia.
Alright. Well then, day one of infiltration of the palace begins.
In the morning, I'm going to wash off the dirty feeling of being on Cato Nemoidia.
Right?
Adequate
No.
lodgings helped with it.
You're never gonna wash that off.
Yes, but I have adequate lodgings and money, and both those make him feel better.
You know, distractions.
Exactly.
Alright, so morning comes and servants show up in your area wing to lead you to the throne room.
Oh shit.
Since you're all new and half of the group was drunk at night, so they want to make sure you don't go wandering around and know the lay of the place for the moment.
Being summoned to breakfast? I mean, if the hut's like a sit down and everyone fucking at my table kind of guy, then fuck, yes. But holy shit, why are they bothering in the morning?
Yes, the hut very much likes the gathering. So,
cool.
They will lead you off to the throne room in the morning.
Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna get the knock on the door, the summons stuck. It's gonna be like, alright, give me 5 minutes, I'll be right out. And he's gonna get changed, get, dress way the hell down, something far more respectfully casual. He's not gonna look like a pleb walking around in someone's great big palace. Armor not something he wears while he's just walking around doing business in a palace.
I will continue to look like the pleb that I am.
That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna just a little sharper than normal.
Okay.
It's like most of his clothes are back on the ship, though. So another thing about hang on a minute. Does he have anything to change into? Fine.
I think Volant will go as normal because I don't think he's got anything fancy.
Yeah. Sizenel has basically done his best to sort of clean up and shine all his weapons and armor.
Alright.
So yeah, no, actually, I'm thinking I'll probably just give you the suit he wears under the armor, which is mostly just a really thin fucking bodysuit.
So, y'all go to the throne room then, yeah?
Yep. With my normal gear. As if I would have to work this very moment.
Well, not have a pistol anymore. Got left behind on the previous.
Okay, so
Alright, so, yeah, actually just nice jumpsuit, otherwise unarmed, save for a lightsaber hidden on his person.
you all show up at the throne room.
Yeah.
And it's already crowded.
Ooh! I feel like it seems the man makes a meaner brunch than he does a dinner. Dinner last night was great.
It's already crowded. And upon the heroes entering the throne room, Durga claps hands, and through the translation droid says, "Just one waiting."
Oh, God. Oh, no, here we go. They were waiting for us. Bad.
Great.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He announces to the court that Warwick Raiden, who is being dragged back in to the palace, to the throne room by guards, has displeased him for leading outsiders to his home.
Yeah, Warwick, what were you thinking? We totally never do the same thing.
So he is going to make, so I'm going to make an example of him. And our new guests are going to be the ones to do it.
All right.
Volop unslings his blaster rifle.
It's like right fucking there, just aiming at this guy.
I'm not aiming it yet, but I'm taking it out and being ready because I feel like I know where this is going.
Sizenail's just gonna wait and watch.
The Gomorian Guards dump Raiden unceremoniously in the open floor right before you guys and the dais. And one of them pulls the vibro axe from its holster and holds it out to the group.
I look at Deckard. Sizenail looks at Deckard.
Oh shit, he's gonna look back at Sazanel, Mr. Volt's here like, huh. You've got a mask to hide his face, so he's trying to play poker real hard here, but yeah, the two of you exchange a glance, and Deckard's just like, oh, it's nervous. It's like, huh.
I want to look around and see if anybody's reacted to me pulling my rifle out.
Nope.
I pointed at the guy's head. Does anybody react now?
Nope.
I pull the trigger.
Whoa,
Yeah,
hold up.
Like, hold up there, brother.
No, it's customary that we do it the way that they're fucking pushing us to do it.
Is it?
It is.
I would stop you because the guard doesn't. Gomorians don't give up their axe for no fucking reason.
Right. I would like to note that Raiden is on his hands and knees, and he looks worse for wear.
They worked his ass over yesterday after they took him away on.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Alright, so I've got it pointed at him, but I don't pull the trigger yet.
Yeah, no, you kind of got the group moving in towards you like, hang on a minute there, buddy. Alright.
I'll keep it trained on him in case he tries to run or anything, though.
Works.
It doesn't look like he...
Which he's probably not stupid enough to, but...
Oh, that too.
You know, it's symbolic at this point.
Alright. Deccan's gonna look at Matthias, gonna try to get a read on him. They're like, alright, what you thinking? It's just that bro eyeball conversation. Just like,
I'll just look over at you and then hang on a second. Let me look at my fucking stupid stats.
Hey, if someone's gonna chop this guy's head off, please put the axe in Decker and swing it. But
all right, I'll just look at you and I'll be like, you or me, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Go figure. Deccan's gonna look up at Darga.
What's the equivalent of a coin toss in this day and age?
Good coin toss.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
that's exactly what Sizenel would do.
Hang on. I gotta play the fuck apart now. Deccan's gonna look at the Darga. look down at this ass-kicked man and look back up in Dargo. There you go. I understand your frustration, mighty Dargo. This man has failed you in a grievous fashion. Doubly so given the want for security and secrecy in this time of uncertainty. But this one individual made a mistake, and that mistake was contesting power far greater than his. He is clearly not worthy of the position you gave him. This is no protector. He won't die to hold on to your secrets. Perhaps there are other things he can hold on to before you kill him. It may be that an unworthy warrior will still make a worthy servant. Not that I think his life holds any unique.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna be like Deckard.
But
Darga's made a decision, man.
he has, absolutely, and I respect that decision. But I also respect that a man of this power and a man with this sort of wealth also understands that some things have a value that hides beneath the surface. He presented himself a thug and a warrior, and hey, wouldn't you know it, like a thug, shot first without asking questions and didn't have the good grace to end his life. Deckard will grab his lightsaber and ignite it. It'll be like, if we are to kill this man, then so be it. But, for what it's worth, I think he would do wonders repairing the roads around the palace. Unignite the lightsaber, put it back in its place, grab the axe, and just stand there over this man. Your choice, Mighty Hut. Turn this servant into another sort of servant, one in chains under lock so it cannot fail you, or throw away a failed life that did not protect what was yours.
Darga considers for a moment.
They flip that axe in his head, just start testing the weight of it. Like, no, I'm about to chop a man's head off. Like, holy shit. This is,
There's tension in the room, and I would like to give anyone who wants perception check can do so.
I'll do it.
Understood.
No, I'm not saying this shit without being like, well, even Matthias is like, shut the fuck up. It's like, hang on a minute, I don't think the room's that bad yet, Matthias.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you want a perception check for Deckard? Deckard, do perception?
Hell yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Roll them bones.
Oh, so close.
Oh no.
Oh, so close.
Oh no. It's that high.
It is that high.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, Matthias was close too.
Hey, Perceptive boys, you guys have rerolls.
Okay, I'll re-roll if it's not good enough.
Oh, no,
I already re-rolled.
Still not good enough.
Nope, it's not.
You only get a reroll one session?
No, I can re-roll any check I want, but I have to accept the outcome of the re-roll on each check that I re-roll.
Specifically, any perception check, he means.
Alright.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's right, yeah.
No one catches it.
No one catches it.
That one must have been pretty subtle then.
The thing is that I mean, technically you could. No, you can't. If Matthias had kept his first roll, then he might have, on a very lucky
Force point.
force point roll.
It would have been a 1 in 3 chance.
His the DC is 29.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That
It
roll
would have been
that
a
I
1.
made-
Yeah.
That roll that I made was your DC. All right, nobody grabs it. Nobody gets it.
Alright, no worries.
Okay, so tension is thick in the throne room as everyone is watching. And Darga looks very serious as he considers. After a few moments, suddenly bursts out laughing, claps his hands, says, I like you. Snaps fingers, guards take him and the axe.
Hand it right back, like, no need to hold on to that any longer than necessary.
I immediately sling my rifle away again.
And drags Warwick out.
Deckard will bow very gracefully to the Great Darga and take his place with the crew. Sitting there like sweating fucking blood. It's just like, goddamn, alright.
Congratulations. That was a very close one.
Oh, man.
That's only a dark side point, right?
Oh, it definitely would have been dark side points.
That's why I was like, you or me, man. I was like that's me being like, I'll fucking take it, I don't care.
Executing like a prisoner under some gnarly circumstances. Be like, yep, one of us is gonna have to do this, but let me see if I can open another path here.
Alright, so.
That was very Jedi of you, Connor.
Right. You would say that to him?
Nope.
Nope.
It was funny kind of thinking that. It's like, yeah, it's like Mr. Not a Jedi here being like, by the way, how about we not kill
Alright, so after Warwick is dragged out and presumably sent to do hard labor, the court bursts out to his normal activity: food, drink.
Hey, breakfast, nothing like an execution or a botched execution, aborted execution
Aborted.
to get a man's fucking appetite up. Oh god. Yeah, no, Deckard's good for the morning.
Nothing like a good brunch axing to wake up to.
I do believe that if anybody was hurt from the battle, that you guys have healed quite a bit.
You for sleeping, you heal our level 3 hit points.
I got whatever my meditation in hours was.
I wasn't.
Probably like 2.
Yeah.
There is long-term care, but that would require someone to actually tend to us.
Be 6 hit points. Yeah, we're level 3 or level 4?
You're level 3.
Okay.
Alright. So, yep, you've healed overnight. I bet.
Anytime anyone wants to come do group yoga, I got to stretch. It'll take the pain right away.
If anyone would like to keep track, I would like someone to put a marker of one encounter 1 somewhere to make sure that you know.
Matthias!
Because you have...
I think I know where this is going. Someone should put a note very specifically stating, Day 1, Darga asked us to execute Warwick. Result, Deckard convinced Darga to keep Warwick as slave.
Okay.
Encounter it successful.
Yeah. You will need to keep...
Darga request Warwick executed.
Keep track of how these things go for you guys.
Yeah, we gotta start keeping track of how well we've done getting brownie with this guy.
Yes.
We are playing elaborate social games in the name of espionage.
Alright, for that very specifically, I'm gonna let you guys know that you gained experience as if you had defeated a CL6 challenge.
Fuck yeah!
Hot.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot of XP.
It really is.
Shaved under my hands.
I did not give you experience for the previous session, so I'll have to go back through that at a later time, and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, just add them both together, I guess, later.
I mean, as long as it's not 3,000 XP, it doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
3,000?
That's what we need for the next level, is what he's saying.
I thought we only needed 2,000.
Nope. That was reached level 3.
Yep.
Level 4 requires 3,000.
Yep.
What's everybody's EXP right now?
3,000 out of 3,000?
Okay, because I thought I was 4,000 out of 6,000.
Oh,
Well, 6,000 total. He's talking about 3,000 since the last level up.
It's 3,000 out of 6,000. Not
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, I misunderstood then. Yeah, total 3,000 more, aka 6,000. 3,000 was level 3, 6,000 was level 4, 3,000 more.
I mean, Sironic, I understood what you meant.
I thought you understood. Good.
Well, that's the thing is that the three of us been looking at that graph so goddamn long, it's burned into our brains.
Yeah.
To some degree.
I will have to look into experience and get it to you guys before the next session.
Hell yeah, got that big fight under our belt.
So,
now this.
Plus, there's also the factor that getting to level 4 is not a total of 3,000, so
Actually,
therefore he
I
obviously
believe
meant additional to what we already had.
I do believe that I need to give you experience from the first fight, the second fight, and this.
That's right. We
So-
fought the gang too. Yeah, we got the experience coming in.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we
Alright,
haven't received XP since we last leveled.
It should not be enough to level you, I don't think.
No.
So in other words,
no.
there's no rush.
No,
As long as you
but
keep
I
me
will-
track, that's all that
Well,
really
you
matters.
think like 3.5, that's a lot of XP, but
So we've had this to wake up. Right?
Yep.
And now the day begins.
Now the day begins.
Breakfast.
Well, I mean, it kind of seems like it's an all day.
He just has a buffet in his
Yeah,
house. all
basically.
the time.
Basically,
It's not every day you wake up to a little brunch theater.
right?
No kidding. Yeah, no, so with that guy gone and his faint mouth sealed, Deckard's going to try to get a little bit of food in his stomach because I have a feeling it's going to be a really long day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's mostly people in and out of the court doing their own thing.
Is the
Speaking
Major
with
Domo in?
You haven't noticed him.
Well, Deckard's looking for him right now.
that's sad. I was gonna go look for him too.
Well, I have a very small. I'm going to actually exactly for now that I think about it.
Well, I was planning to be like, so, you know, if acquisitions need to be made, who do I talk to?
If
If he's
acquisitions
not there,
need
I
to be
can't do
made.
that. What?
If acquisitions need to be made. Wait, you're looking for buying things?
You know, in case we need something, like if we need more ammo or weapons. But he's not around. I'll wait to find him. There's no pressing need right now.
Yeah, no, and funny thing is, kind of to be fair, that was half of Deckard's slot. Though specifically, he was hoping to speak to the Major Domo about seeing if they've got a workshop available to them for equipment maintenance. This guy's running a small private army. Like, we had a dozen guards, plus bounty hunters, plus a bunch of Gomorian, totally unidentified children as well. So, like, we're looking at 15 armed warriors bare minimum. So either he sends them out in town to get their stuff done, which is fine. All we need to do is find that thread and get the name. Or maybe they've got a workshop in here and they've got the ability to just kind of work their own gear. We're like, yo, so yeah, getting here, we had to go beat shit out of your dude. He blasted my armor. I could use a place to go buff it out this carbon market and get one of the pads replaced. But if the Major Domo wasn't here, Deckard's looking around like, huh.
Alright, so are you going to go look?
He'll start by feeling around the room with.
Well, I mean, you feel the normal presence of the people?
Like eyes and ears and that sixth thing people have. ESPN, I think it is.
I mean, I'll just gather information.
Yeah, to see if the Major Domo's on football.
Yep,
So
no,
is your sixth sense for sports?
so,
Yeah. Blood sports.
oh,
I want to give the information when you're done with him.
you use the force to look and see if you can sense anything.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, you sense the life of the place and the people in it. It doesn't feel anything really out of the ordinary, though. You do feel a weird, light nudge,
Really?
as if a ripple happened in the forest.
Well, it feels like he's gonna stop. Focus on it. Just standing there with like his juice in hand, the little plate, local steamed veggies, maybe some egg. I don't know. They had egg a lot for breakfast in Star Wars. It's a cultural thing.
I don't know.
Fuck if I know either. I never eat anything gruel and
Eat
plate.
eggs.
Or
Yeah.
fruits.
Omelets. What does a Huttese omelet look like? It's like a big fucking.
Yeah, probably.
Probably bring it on like rolling carts, serving portions.
It's probably moving.
Serving it with shovels.
It's probably moving.
A little bit, probably. Oh god. Well, yeah, nice.
Yeah, so he's gonna focus on that ripple.
Yeah, you sit there with his juice in his left hand, a little plate slides the appetizer in the right. Huh. But yeah, just kind of stand there and focus on it.
It feels like the force is gently nudging him.
So it's a persistent.
It's not so persistent. There is time between, and it seems to get more and more distant.
Even though he's standing perfect still.
Yep.
There's a direction?
You can't tell at the moment. And it seems to be getting weaker. Eventually stops.
Search your feelings.
That's what he's doing, dude.
That's what he's doing.
It's like, my feelings are telling me there are other feelings that I'm not aware of. And now they're gone. Huh.
So, Cizanil, you wanted to do something?
Yes, I'm going to get to know a bit of the court casually, ask about where the major domo is, and, just to know, who do I talk to if I need to get my people some equipment?
Well, the consensus around the room of just the regular people is that no one knows where the major domo is. He doesn't really give information on where he goes at any given point in time to anyone other than really Darga.
Alright, fair.
Are you trying to get another hover disk?
He's got one on the ship.
That's
He has one on the ship.
Now we're in an environment well and truly be used.
So I did get a chance to buy more gear?
Fucking hover disk. You did before the session started.
Okay.
I'm just curious if there's anything specific you are after, actually.
At this point, it was more of a case of nothing specific yet. But
you just want to know if a store was available.
Yeah, if there's some way. I mean, I imagine we're looking at black market. At what would maybe not mechanically black, but basically black market. But
black markets to be found anywhere would be adjacent to the palace, not inside of it.
Yeah, but it's more one of those.
Bring the shit to the hut.
Yeah. It's one of those, I just want to know who or where to go to when we do need some.
Major Domo's not here to answer any of those questions.
But yeah, I was going to drop a gather information.
Dude, it's a palace. You want to buy something, go watch this.
Generally speaking, anyone that you talk to ask these questions, they'll tell you that if the hut needs you to do something, he can get you the things to finish whatever job.
Oh, after the first question, that's like, thanks.
It will come out of your pay.
Of course.
Well, if you work for the hut, of course you get paid.
And if I want something on my own time,
there are ways to find it.
All right.
It's a Cato Nemoidia. Someone in this city has stuff or has the connection.
You get the feeling that since you're new. You are fresh meat, and they do not take you seriously yet.
Nah,
it's logical.
That makes a bit of sense. If like half of Darga's muscle gets introduced like this, then they're probably used to feasts of newcomers, followed by feasts of newcomers right afterward.
Yeah.
That's just like, oh yeah, you got Darga's favor for like the next 2 days, same way we all did.
Yeah. Alright guys, but before we continue, you guys want to take a short break?
Like a short
we'll be
give chance.
leaving.
Huh?
Well, if we take a break, it'd be for the day, right? Because we'd be done in 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah, because...
is that what we're aiming for? Okay.
It's a short
Never mind.
Because Ben has a hard time limit.
What are you talking about?
You said you
No,
can push it
we
back.
can play a full session.
Oh, we can play
Oh.
the full 4 hours.
Yeah.
I thought,
Misunderstood.
Let's take that 5-minute break then.
I thought you still needed to go at like 6:30.
No, I can go until like 8 your time, 8:30 if we're in the middle of some shit.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
That's only because we started late though. That's not a normal thing.
Unfortunately, it's going to be normal for a little while.
Okay, well that's fine, just as long as we don't, suck up more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's going to be normal to start late because, for the time being, with the stupidity at my work and the stores associated with it, I'm going to be working Saturdays for the foreseeable future.
All right.
Until
Shall I change the schedule to say 4 o'clock then instead of 2?
For the time
Or
being,
4:30 even?
4.
Okay.
4. I will let you know.
All right.
When everything settles down again.
All right. Well, since we're halfway through the session, then let's take a break and use the bathroom and stuff.
Hours. Fuck yeah.
That sounds cool to me.
Yeah.
There was dinner provided. So I won't be too long, but
Speaking of, yeah.
Hi, Toaster Lord.
Hey, what's up?
do you mind if I take a bit longer break then?
Define a bit longer.
15 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah,
All right.
give me time to be able to feed my son and maybe get some lunch on.
15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do it.
All right. Let's break. And we will be back after these
Be back
commercials.
soon.
Have you been feeling down recently? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Buy this stuffy product and make your life feel lots better. $20.
Wow.
Call now and get free shipping in.
I love you so much. All right. I'm.
Sure, you give me the right one. No. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
So how you doing today, Toaster Lord? What is new? Flash a boob and then demand subscribers money, right, Kai? Like that one chick does? Actually, I don't think she flashed any boobs. Which made it even more audacious if she was demanding money. And what kind of shitty streamer are you when you shame people for not subscribing to you? Disgusting.
Oh, like how?
Well, hello, Acid. Thank you for the raid.
You raided during dead air.
Not super dead air. I was sitting here talking a little bit, but
Fair enough. Yeah,
during
I
a
just,
break for the most part.
Saw people talking that good
Yeah.
hot butt shit, and that's the only thing that interests me these days.
So Acid and the Raiders, we will be back to the role-playing game session in approximately 10-ish minutes. Thanks for dropping by today. We will be back to talking about hot crime and pew-pews soon.
Hot crime and pew-pews.
Yes.
Nah, my favorite thing about this is that I have developed a talent for talking lawful evil out of execution.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, hey, Artesian Love. Welcome, my fellow Artesian Builds family members.
No idea what that is.
Artesian Builds is they're a company that makes custom computer builds for people.
Cool. Nice.
So they're doing a thing with a bunch of streamers where they set up sponsored links. So like we've got a link where they can buy a new computer through, and when we get a little tiny kickback for it if they do. And
nice.
And they've set up a community on Discord for those of us who are doing that.
Very nice.
They seem pretty cool. Genuinely nice bunch of people, and they're not pushy about it or anything, you know.
I think of something Toaster was talking about: human interaction and advertisement.
Yeah.
Which, what are you guys talking about?
Oh,
one of those freaking thoughts on Twitch.
Yeah. I don't know what her name is, but there was the one chick who was getting lambasted on YouTube for a little while because she was shaming her viewers for not subscribing to her. It's like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you have $5?
What?
We don't got $5 for you, bitch. The real job.
Also, she was basically saying, like, if you're here watching me, you I don't know, you've got free time. If that means you've got free time, which means either you've got money or you've got the time to go out and get a job and get money. It was disgusting, and everybody was shitting on her for it.
All right.
And of course, she came back and it was pulled the whole It was a joke, bro. Thing.
Honestly, it's kind
It didn't
of
seem like it.
the makers of Diablo coming up. Well, don't you have a phone?
Yeah, it was one of those. She pulled one of those.
Yeah, seems to be a really fucking common problem these days.
But
Right?
I saw the clip. I saw the clip where she was talking about it, and it did not seem like she was trolling.
No, I think I know what you're talking about because, I don't know this person. I don't really watch a lot of that stuff, but boy, oh boy, I do know people who like to talk all of the good shit about the internet's happening.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, she kind of came up everywhere. Like, who the fuck is this woman and why do people care? And it's just, oh, she is the current super nasty e-thought all dogging on. And it's like, okay, fair enough.
She seemed very snooty and entitled.
Flash tit, and that entitles them to an entire fucking year's worth of living.
And this was worse because I don't think she even flashed tit.
There you go.
She wanted money and she wasn't even willing to give them that.
Oh, dude.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, yeah, no, it's just like, look, if you're going to be a whore, do it right.
Right? Yeah, no, if you're going to demand money of the people that are watching you like that, you may as well be, actually, yeah, be worth it. Be worth it. Do something to fucking,
Which I guess begs the question, like, what does this chick normally do?
I have no idea what she normally does because that clip is the only thing I've ever seen from her.
Yeah, it's just like, was she like one of those literally on Switch thoughts and kind of like does casual gaming half dressed and the thirsty boys are all up in that business?
I have no idea what types of streams she even does.
Like, fuck, I kind of feel bad. It's like, I have no idea who you are, I just know that everybody.
I agree totally, Kai. You are so right.
The only thing I know about her is the snooty way she was demanding money. That's all I know, and it's all I need to know.
Kai said it best. If you're going to demand money, put the fuck out.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, it's what we all do.
I know.
You might as well provide something for that money.
Right?
Workers selling his fucking body. It's just he's not selling the utility of sex.
I mean, for fuck's
He's selling
sake.
the utility of donkey ass labor.
I mean, for fuck's sake, cam girls is a profession for a reason.
And I mean, hell, it's not like you even have to worry about breaking terms of service. There's a website specifically made for people to game while they are nude.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking group of men that love it. It's really strange to me, honestly, and I'm not trying to kink shame or anything. I don't care.
Although I do have to give one group of people a bit of a shout out because on this website I was talking about called Plexstorm, which is the nude game streaming site, or at least nude allowed anyway. You don't have to be. There is an RPG campaign going on there called Tabletopless.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
And I was like, I will give them shout outs for having a very creative name.
I'm slightly curious. That's just creative enough to be like, all right.
Oh, is it all women?
Mostly.
Are the men topless too?
Actually, I think the GM's the man. The players are all women, but sometimes the women have like a boyfriend with them as well. And I don't know.
They're not allowed at the table unless they're topless too.
I think sometimes they take a break from the gaming to just outright fuck. So.
Well, I mean, hey.
So the guys are topless then, for sure.
Look, I can get that. I can understand that. Being a woman that likes to play video games and tabletop role playing games, and with a gamer, there's something about being a woman and being topless or nude while playing games that seems to really hit the good spots with the men that you're with.
I mean, you're appealing to two different things that they like at the same time.
It's a
Yeah.
full sensation bombardment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep. I've tried to play Monster Hunter World naked, and it didn't work so well because hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, there are terrible monsters on the screen. I was just making sure the best assets are protected.
Come on, ass, I love you.
you just trying to reduce that stress, you know?
Oh man. So yeah, no, this stream is definitely not PG-13.
It never has been.
I know.
We started this campaign with people drinking, shooting, and trying to seduce robots. And right now,
And we've kept up the proud tradition since.
trying to seduce robots. So,
It doesn't help matters that what was it, the first or second stream that Kai came out with a titty trooper?
I think it was 3 or 4, but yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah, some of those.
So now it's a thing that needs to be at the table anytime we play.
Absolutely.
I have them now.
You have a what?
Toaster Lord is saying that he needs an adult.
I am an adult.
A different adult.
Dear Toaster Lord, I am an adult. Sorry, Kai, I don't take my shirt off.
Not these guys. Well, unfortunately, for you, that limits your options.
I said, I'm sorry, Kai, I don't take off my shirt for strangers.
I'm not a stranger.
Yes, I
Kai's
know.
not a stranger.
Yeah, Kai's not a stranger. She's just strange. And that's why we love her.
Well, I don't know her
Excellent.
very well, so...
Oh my god.
She's saying Kai is my spirit animal.
Hella. Don't put Hella on the freaking computer.
Hella did not touch the
Yeah.
She is gracefully hovering above.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're not the first person to do that, Kai.
Uh-oh. What did Kai be the second person to do?
Oh, no, Kai's not the first woman to offer to take her shirt off for me. No, I'm being serious. She's not.
Shirts off for Harambe?
Might as well. Same thing.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
That sounds like an equal exchange.
Oh, I am very flattered, Kai. Thank you.
I have the strange feeling that Deckard ended up saying that.
You broke up there. Deckard is what?
I said I have the strange feeling that Deckard's going to end up saying something like that to the Major Domo at some point.
What? I'll show you mine if you show me yours?
Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
am very flattered right now.
This motherfucker's got yellow flags all up in my business. It's like, you ran away the moment you saw a fucking lightsaber, and now you're not here. Maybe Ben's gonna get a really big laugh at my expense very soon. Maybe this motherfucker's gonna go snitch, be like, local inquisitor, this is Jedi and Jabba Palace.
I am very, very flattered by Kai right now.
Yeah.
She says she believes that I have a voice for boobs.
You do.
Do I now?
You do.
And to think, I never really appreciated my voice.
That's okay. We do.
Oh, I tried to make myself sound more feminine all throughout my childhood.
But you are the feminine.
Shut up!
Oh man, what did we just miss?
I hate you. I hate you.
Just me getting myself into trouble. Nothing new. Absolutely nothing new there.
The usual, yeah.
Did we get raided while we were on break?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Although
Thank you.
technically I had come back, so I was here to talk to them at least.
Yes.
Wow.
The thing is that Connor and I were still here. Just Mike was muted for part of it.
Yeah. Welcome back to the results of the raid, though.
Very, very flattered by everyone in the chat right now. Thank
Toaster
you.
Lord hears someone saying Exterminatus. I think that's Ben.
Yeah, right.
So speaking of the raid, Acid, Sick Boy, and Pretty Reckless, how are you guys doing today?
I wonder if they left.
I don't know.
So
But if they're still there, I am inquiring as to their well-being. How is everybody?
There.
Yep. We should be starting up again any moment now.
Well, we're all back, it sounds like, so.
Is Ben here?
From outer space.
Ben's here.
Acid is still here.
That too.
I'm sorry, I spied on the user stuff.
That thing's glitchy sometimes, though. You can't rely on it.
Oh, the acid never leaves, Cyrenek.
Right?
Once you've had yourself some of that, it leaves its mark.
So, yeah, no, if everyone is back, start up. So, roll call.
Aye.
Meow.
Which one?
Oh, the double quarter pounder.
Let's do it.
Cheese?
Royale with
Yeah.
cheese.
Double quarter pounder with
And yes, it would be.
yeah.
Absolutely. You are so glad that I decided to double.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'd be more glad. Not like that.
Yeah, look, I love you. He remembers that one of them needed to be
Indeed. Let's do this.
is a muffin round.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Okay. Awesome.
Time to risk it.
Am I audible?
Yep.
You are.
You are just you were quiet for a moment.
No, oh, we also just had the bad luck of every time Ben tried to speak up, somebody else started talking at the same time.
Yes.
What?
What?
All right.
I thought Ben just tried to say something, then cut off.
No, I just said it's okay.
Oh, all right. Shall we then?
Yep. You
Sure.
guys are in the throne room, having partaken of the hut's hospitality once again.
Ah, yes, the brunch.
I can't believe the chat is trash talking acid right now.
I know, after he so kindly rated us.
No, I'm saying don't drop acid.
Don't drop acid.
I never said acid was
don't
bad.
drop anyone. If you're carrying someone, don't drop them.
Exactly.
That's just rude.
So, at the moment, you guys are free to eat, drink, and mingle.
Eat, drink, mingle. Got it. Darga's here.
Yes.
All right. So, Decker's going to go take a seat with Darga.
Okay.
Strong and respectful bow of his head. Sit down. How you doing this? That says it's written all over his body language. He's not saying anything for the moment. You know, wait to see if the rest of his companions come and join and try to get a feel for who else is at the table.
Oh, there's not a table in front of Darga this
Oh no?
No.
How does one join Darga?
No, he's on his dais, and he is very much separated from the room as a position of power.
Ah, well then fucking guy. Like if he is not mingling like he was last night, then it's different.
Oh. No, you get the feeling that it was special.
Okay. Fair enough.
No,
Well, same use the guy's gonna have a glass and kind of raise the nod at Darga. And then go find Matthias.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see who is there to be seen. Who did we not see before that is here in this place?
They all seem fairly familiar, but since you have been around long, you're not sure. It seems to be a large number of people that come in and out. A handful of bounty hunters. The Quarren are still there. Some Nemoidians wander in and out. Some servants. Some seem to be guests.
Well,
Generally speaking, though, the look of the room tends towards seedy aspects of things.
Yeah, we were in a proper hut palace.
What the hell is the cat doing?
I have no find out.
And the major domo's not here, right?
Yeah,
Not
no.
that you have noticed.
Deckard and Sizanel have both been looking for him. Like, where the hell is this guy? And his disappearance at the table the previous evening, plus not showing up for a public fucking execution in the morning, starting to make me feel real nervous.
It's not that you notice.
And I can't say you know it's special, only that this is supposed to be the second in command. He left without accusing himself at dinner when the lightsaber came out, and now he's not here in the morning. And I would think that when the boss man summons his entire palace for a public execution, number 2 is supposed to be the first one to show up.
Well,
maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't run crime organizations that execute people, so I'm not sure what my expectations should be.
maybe he was just really busy in the bathroom or something.
It might just be. I've had that problem before.
He could be running something.
He had a sudden case of the lightsaber shits.
But
Yeah, fuck. Maybe.
Yeah, the overnight lightsaber shits, that's as bad as E. coli, dude.
Yeah,
maybe he had paperwork.
Yeah, a lot of fucking paperwork.
he's super allergic to seeing a lightsaber.
We're allergic. Right.
Brr.
Well, I mean, look, a lot of people are allergic to seeing a lightsaber in this setting. It's just usually allergy doesn't spread to hut space.
Well,
But at least that's my thought process. The Empire didn't fuck around with that shit that often in space.
well, after some time, you do notice the major domo come back and speak with Durga.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit down, mind my own fucking business, eat, and have my morning booze.
Your hair of the dog.
Yeah. Gotta shake off the hangover from last night, because, we got a little rowdy.
Right. Well, eventually, through the day, it gets towards around noon-ish time, mid-meal,
Fuck
midday.
Christ, we spent hours mingling here.
Yeah.
All right. I guess just to fill that time, that really Deckard's whole thing would probably be trying to talk to Gomorians to get a layout for security here at the palace.
You can't understand them.
No, I need the protocol droid to send.
The protocol droid stays by Darga's side.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's just gonna sit there and stare at the pig guys. Figures out some way to snort comprehensively to him, which will not happen in the length of the session.
No, it won't. As time goes by, as it hits more towards the noon time meal, though food and drink have been prevalent this entire time.
You know what? I want to talk to the protocol droid.
You want to talk to the protocol droid?
What's that?
So you want to talk to the protocol droid?
Yeah, I do. If the protocol droid isn't busy, I want to speak to them, because they were uncharacteristically nice.
He is busy only when someone approaches Darga, which
Okay,
doesn't happen.
Well, then I'll go over and talk to him, and I'll be like, "What's up? Like, what are you doing right now?"
I am following my protocol, sir. As a protocol droid, you must know that I am a translator for the great Darga the Hutt.
Right. So, I have to ask: was it part of your protocol, or was it just an act of kindness when you gave me condolences the other night, or was I so lit that I imagined that whole thing?
Deckard's so lit, he's still fucking feeling people trying to get his attention. Who knows?
Give me a moment. Protocol droid. A protocol droid says, "Well, you were indeed inebriated last night, sir. I did not have any protocol requiring me to offer condolences. My AI is expansive to allow for me to seem more personable to serve in my role as translator.
So what you're saying is that came from you, and it wasn't like just something you said.
Affirmative.
I like you, droid. Let me know if you need anything. I don't know what a droid like you in a place like this could need, but that shit goes a long way. So you're cool in my book.
I have this mental image in my head now of like fan art of the protocol droid with a drunken Matthias hanging off his shoulder, being like, "I love you, man."
I'm telling you, he's seducing a droid.
Yep, he's doing a lot much better this time.
Thank you, sir. I will certainly keep that in mind if during your time here I require anything.
Roll to seduce.
Just out of curiosity, though, I'm sure you know that in the Empire space, it's standard procedure for a droid to be wiped regularly so that it doesn't manifest aspects of a personality. I take it it's been a while since your last memory wipe.
It has been a while since my last wipe. Yes, sir. Darga the Hutt likes to keep his protocol droids able to converse and have behaviors memorized.
Is that? Do you consider that more of a burden, or like is that more of a blessing to you?
Oh, I enjoy my.
Okay, well, I was just curious, but thanks for answering, I guess.
Does this hut have a protocol droid who is genuinely not terrified of the hut? Do we just need a hut that doesn't destroy protocol droids every 3 weeks? Truly, we are dealing with a madman. How could we ever gain his approval?
Well, I mean, think of where you are. I can't imagine that it's too terribly easy to get more protocol droids.
Fair enough. And somewhere in all of this, we did just appeal to something that resembles the consequence of mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting.
I know, isn't it? All right. So Matthias has a conversation with the protocol droid, which I don't know if anyone remembers the designation of said protocol droid, so I will...
Like 6'6" or something?
It's a TC-663.
There you go. Whatever.
TC-663. He has a fairly conversation with the protocol droid in between the protocol droid needing to be translator for the hut. It moves closer to the noon hour, and Darga throws his chalice.
Just like throws it across the road.
Yes.
Does it have food inside it?
Attention.
Yes.
Eyes on the hut.
So Deckard's gonna see that and be like, well, I think he wants attention.
And he rather loudly bellows, and the protocol droid tries to emulate, but it doesn't work so well, given that, very reserved.
The Great Dargan Hut says,
No. The Great Darga the Hutt demands entertainment.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be great if the Hutt's protocol droid talked like a text-to-speech?
Oh my god, no.
That is not how protocol droids are designed.
Doing that in Star Wars, it wouldn't be protocol droids.
Alright. So,
Entertainment.
yes, he demands entertainment.
Morning execution, and hours of fucking food and music. And now he needs entertainment.
And that's when the droid walks out of the room and comes back in a jester's costume.
Nope.
I'm expecting, like, mangled corpses to suddenly crop up.
Nope, his diet turns as he claps his hands 3 times. And light come on in the balcony behind the diet.
You mean like the great big shadowy pit hole thing came out last time?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
So you see what's back there now. Alright, cool.
Yep, the lights come up. And you're all invited to the alcove.
Balcony.
Alcove balcony.
Thing. Well then.
Well,
What do we have
sir.
here?
You all notice that it is
Trying to be curious.
a viewing box
Whoa.
that overlooks an area that was probably something that a wealthy Nemoidian noble had filled with rare plants at one point. Because the ceiling is made of transparent steel.
So all of a sudden we're in the middle of what amounts to a great big green box.
Yep, basically that. But the ceiling has been painted over, and gaudy lamps have been set in the walls all the way around the perimeter, and it overlooks what appears to be an arena. That is Coke.
Time for a little breakfast coliseum.
Oh shit! So we have
Lunch.
what amounts to an old school greenhouse, totally refurbished to be a battle arena.
Yes.
Damn. Now there's some recycling in it.
Darga explains that he always enters a team of gladiators. The annual competition on, I'm gonna butcher this freaking name, Ratatak? Ratatak. Yeah.
Ratatak.
And that over the course of the year, various teams challenge one another for the right to be Darga's gladiators.
I see.
And he likes to test his gladiators in the arena. And the best one that comes out will be his champion.
I see. So we get to see the local meet.
Darga offers any one of the heroes or all a chance to prove your mettle in the combat arena.
Oh, but Deckard, you are the meat.
Where he is still burned and bruised. I go, if you were to have asked me, say tomorrow, I'd jump down there right now. As it stands, I am not at 100%. So, how about a wager instead?
Oh, now that he likes.
So you guys wants to see the teams? It's like, fuck it, let's bet.
All right. See, there are gambling rules.
Mm-hmm.
Is it required that only one person go at a time?
No, you can all end up in there. It is basically a free for all.
He did say any or all, so
Fucking going.
Any or all.
Well, goddamn.
Well, if Deckard wants to see the competition, Darga starts going on at length about how tough his gladiators are, how he selects only the best from the games on Ratatak, and he mentions how his sponsorship earns the gladiators the finest weapons and armor that money can buy.
I shall pass. I am not a fan of fair fights.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to.
Yeah, no, Deckard's like, today, I am more than willing to wager on any one of these individuals. Tomorrow, I'll do it just to prove a point.
Ooh, page 47. Alright, if anyone wants to go to page 47 in the core rulebook, there is an area off to the side that has the rule of gambling.
Yeah, who wants to gamble on some gladiatory fighting with the Hutt?
Alright, so I heard that Matthias wants to go in.
I'll go if Deckard's going. I'm not letting him go in alone.
Deckard is holding off. He's making it very clear that, he is too injured to go in and fight people who are clearly ready for combat. Instead, he is putting a wager on one of the gladiators so we can make it a fun time betting on the games of the Hutt.
Well,
I mean, size no, we'll put some chips down.
So, when Deckard says that he's injured, not at his top form, he does mention. Darga does mention that his gladiators can be told to fight with weapons on stun.
I'm sure they could, but after the tale I've told you, I think I would be letting down mighty Darga to fight with such a handicap. I want it to be bloody. I just want all my blood in my body to do it.
Yeah, well, that he is definitely taken with that for sure. He likes that. So wagers.
Where was the gambling rules?
What are the
Gambling is page
Oh,
47 of the core rulebook.
Page 47 of the core rule book.
Oh, there it is. I completely missed it.
yeah, then we get to see the gladiators, right?
You do?
Hell yeah, let's go take a look
Alright.
at them.
So, in fact, I have up on the Come on. This is the map. So I'm moving everybody here. I have a map, and I have icons that everybody can take a look at as the gladiators of the arena. There are 3 Gomorians, which Darga introduces as the Karg brothers.
So they fight as a team?
They fight. They seem to fight as a team, or at least you get that impression. They have a vibro axis, and they definitely have armor. Let's see. Here we go. High above the gladiator pit, Dark Hut presides over the beginnings of the match. Yeah, not yet. The 5 gladiators are an odd mix, making a team that seems as mismatched as it is diverse.
Oh, shit. Just like us.
3 Gamorians wielding vibro axes snort and drool, hungrily pounding on their armored chests as though they were prepared for a feast. A sly-looking Rhodian paces back and forth, casually gripping a blaster at his hip, clenching and unclenching his fist as he waits for the fight to start. A cobbled-together battle droid with 3 photoreceptors, a massive grenade launcher, stock still. Its only movement, the occasional twitch of an electronic eye, swiveling to examine everyone from a different angle.
Huh. What kind of droid we talking about here? Battle droid that's a very diverse set of things.
The icon is of a B1.
What, really?
Yeah, on the map. The map,
shit.
the icons of a B1 battle droid.
Yeah. It was about the only battle.
No, Deck could do it. You look over droid, like, is that an old droid from the war?
Roger.
Leftover remnants.
Holy shit.
I almost wish instead of Roger that they would have just said Steve.
I just want to know how they found Greedo.
It's not Greedo. It's just a Rhodian.
Greedo's somewhere else right now.
His name is, he's actually introduced as a Zeta.
Well, let's see. I have 2,020 credits. And
I've got Torn.
Let's see. Use these rules whenever a character against the house gambles against a character or takes a chance, games up your chance. Blah, 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 blah. When gambling against the house, which would be you must declare how many credits you want to wager as you stake. A wisdom check determines whether you lose and by how much.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That is fun. Oh, so you want to wager 2,000 credits? You said?
no, I'm gonna wager 500 credits, but
500 credits.
I think I'm gonna wager it. Is that their starting positions?
Yeah, we're waiting for one of you to join. If told that no one is joining, they will move to different.
I have such a small amount of money that I feel like I cannot put forth an acceptable amount of gamble, so I will stay out.
Guys, we could easily fucking smoke these guys.
Who are you thinking?
Bro, why don't we just go in there and whip their asses?
I mean, we could.
You telling
That'd
me
be
that
all.
we can't take 3 Gomorians, a droid, and a fucking Rodian with a blaster pistol?
I have a lot of respect for the Rhodians. That droid's got a grenade launcher. That's some serious gear right there. I don't know about you, but I'm still beaten up after having to deal with Jarga's last set of tired muscle. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. I don't know if you're feeling confident, brother.
I'm always feeling confident, man.
Well, shit, he's gonna look over at Bullet and Sizenel. And be like, I don't know, how you two feeling?
Sizenel
You guys
shrugs.
scared to step in the ring right now?
Do you?
Volop shrugs as well, but he's visibly not harmed at all, and you might recall that he didn't take any hits since we've arrived on the planet.
He's in solid health.
AKA, Volop's at full health, but isn't really terribly concerned one way or the other.
Bro. I don't know, guys. I kind of feel like we could probably handle that.
I do too. And if Jarga is as generous in losing these men as he was losing the last ones, we will quickly ascend the ranks of a preferential killer in the man's eyes.
I'm just not seeing a huge threat. I feel like the biker gang was more of a threat. The biggest threat on that field is obviously the battle droid.
So take him down first.
I need to a little bit.
So if you've got the battle droid, I could probably fucking take the Rodian, and then that just leaves Deckard and
How do I make this icon smaller?
kill the goddamn Gomorians, and then we can fucking team up. There's no way that those guys with the vibro axes can fucking close the gap immediately. Like, we have a fucking real shot.
All right, you know what?
There we go.
Deckard's gonna look right over at Darga and be like, all right, what happens if we step in there and we win?
All right, Darga says, if you can survive and win against my champions, I'll give you an award of 1,000 credits worth of jewels, and you will be named
Sorry, you cut out there. Be named what?
my champion.
Ah. And what are the rules of engagement?
Grenade launcher, Viroax down there. None.
Any fucking rules?
Hey, it's worth asking though.
Rules of engagement. May the best man win.
The rules are win.
This is just a test of strength, boys.
Oh then, I don't know. I'm feeling it. Dias is feeling it. His confidence is infectious.
Sizenel just unslings his rifle.
Shot I've ever seen, and you're 100%.
Sizenel, in response, while you're talking, just unslings his rifle.
Volop as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw my blaster pistol and fucking go in. I'm going in, guys. Follow me.
Pop the assault rifle and loading around. Like, do it.
All right.
Let me show you a weapon that's used to kill Jedi.
No, your tokens are right next to the stairs down. So you're going to be led down into the stairs. And in this time, have that go away.
So if they get to pre-position themselves, do we get to pre-position ourselves?
We do. Upon the signal of you guys go down, they all move.
Well then.
All right, Volip. I think you should probably fucking take care of the droid.
I'll do that as soon as I know where the hell I went.
Underneath Matthias.
Right there.
Okay. Look, Matthias, you're a valuable comrade, but I'm not that close to you, buddy.
Alright, so there goes Sazen out.
Yeah.
So we get to position ourselves. Matthias back. Goes to back
Over there.
over here. Boom, yeah.
All right.
Actually, do you want to swap spots, Deckard?
Yes, yes.
Where I am might be better for you.
Yeah, you know what? I think I will.
I
Okay.
would have thought you should have been in the back rank, or if anything,
Me?
Who?
No.
Voluped.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, well, I'm a fucking scumbag, so I'm gonna fucking have a reaction shot ready to go as soon as they say we can start shooting.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just
Alright.
declaring it now.
I'm declaring cover.
All right.
I think we all disappear behind a variety of rocks from each other.
And I, if possible, I am trying to, mostly attempting to fire on the droid as soon as it steps into sight.
Yeah, I'm going for the droid. If
High
I can.
above the gladiator pit, Darga the Hutt presides over the beginning of the match, looking down on you with a slimy grin. Standing just to his left is the protocol droid translator who relays the Hutt's decree down to you. Fight for the chance to be my personal gladiator team. Riches and fame for all who are strong enough to seize them. With that, the Hutt blows a massive horn that echoes throughout the open gladiator pit. Dirt crunches underfoot and flickering light shines on you from the lamps mounted around the perimeter.
Here we go.
Now that will be initiative.
Fucking execution breakfast and gladiator fighting for noon. Absolutely.
God, that was trash.
Was it?
I know. Such a low roll.
Mm. Fucking. Oh, you just shoved a burger in my face.
Initiative roll.
Delicious.
Alright. Deckard.
Those Gomorians are going to be a problem if charge.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Suppose before all of this begins, does Deckard have the opportunity to go and get his shit?
Yes, you can get
Okay.
your stuff.
Hang on, because we were throw on the armor and gun everything. Like, oh, hang on. He was walking around breakfast area like a regular person in
Alright.
clothing.
Hey, Matthias, are you trained in initiative?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm trained in initiative. I rolled the,
You rolled a
the normal.
Rolled a 6, I think.
Yeah. Or no, less than.
Well, 6
Yeah,
plus
I
1
trained
plus
in
2 plus 5.
Yeah, it's 14. That's
Mhm.
fair. 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Alright, one moment. I have to roll initiative for all of the here. Now, I will make note that gladiators here are told that they need to have their weapons done. Oh, you don't have to agree to it. That is what the Hutt has decreed.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you said. What did he decree?
The Hutt decreed that the gladiators have their weapons set to stun.
Well, that's what I was asking about when I was asking about rules of engagement.
Oh yeah.
That's why I asked about that earlier.
So, size and L flick.
Yeah, there's
I'll shoot on stun then.
a two stun.
Deckard's like, this is awkward.
Yep.
See that.
The response is, I'll try not to kill anybody.
Deckard, buddy, set those bullets on stun, man. I like the distant chuckling.
All right, so Susan Neal at 15.
Load the rubber rounds.
The rubber bullets.
Yeah.
By the card brother. Followed by Matthias. Followed by Deckard. Oh yeah. I've got the order. I got the order. Alright. So first person to go is the protocol droid. Or the battle droid. Battle droid. Battle droid gets to go first. His initiative is same.
Madness.
His initiative is just as good as Matthias's.
What is this stun nonsense?
Alright.
Corey, was there somewhere to recharge my power packs?
You probably
I
could have
have,
done that
I have a
overnight.
recharger I can let you use.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so let's. I do believe that the blaster carbine that he's got.
So hang on a minute here, though. Because seriously, saying that it's going to be stunned changes the equation. That turns this into a fight that's purely fucking melee because no ranged weapon has a stun tack that goes greater than square. Additionally, I literally have no stun weapon on me.
Oh, okay. Alright, then no stun.
Well, there's no reason not to.
It's just that was something I thought that came up. The Hut was just like, we can do stun shit if you're feeling like a pussy. Be like, no, Mr. Hut. I simply feel like if I go lethal, I will die because I don't have all my blood in my body. Give me a day.
Alright, so.
Like, do the Gomorians even have stun weapons? All you said they had was vibro axe. There's no stun setting on a vibro axe.
They have vibro axe.
There's a stun setting on a vibro axe. It's called the blunt end of the handle.
Yeah, basically they turn it off.
No, because I definitely trust a space orc to hit me with the flat of a giant battle axe.
Exactly.
Well, you can bring it up in character with Darga when he brings it up. It says
it was brought up earlier. This is why I'm asking. It's like, hang on a minute. I don't think any of us went into this with that as the understanding. Because that had been reviewed.
Okay. Alright.
It completely changes the way that we're going to fight and any of our ability to just handle the tactics we just came in with.
Yeah, I don't think Deckard would have gone for it if he'd realized that.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Deckard was very specific. Like, he's not going to fight with stun stuff. Like, no. This is bloody gladiatorial combat. So I get what's going on here.
Well, you can't fight with stun stuff because you don't have any.
I have a stun fucking stick.
Range on a grenade.
Yeah, stun batons are not gladiatorial weapons for sure. Nobody wants to watch a bunch of people just go down there and tase each other.
Your robot go first.
Are you kidding? That sounds like a wonderful show.
How do you set a grenade launcher to stun?
Stun grenades?
Yeah.
Stun.
Stun grenades. That's how.
It has stun grenades.
But are we fighting on stun or are we fighting on kill?
Well, how we want to do it? Like that's just it.
I mean, I think at this point we can.
Turns topsy-turvy there.
I think we can basically retcon this to say that we came to an agreement before coming in.
Yeah.
The question is, what is that agreement?
Well, what do we want?
I mean, we could always ask the great Darga to provide you with weaponry capable of stun, or we can go lethal.
I'm gonna beat people with a stick. Like, make no mistake, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I thought he wanted to be entertained. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
He wants to be entertained.
I heard that a Hut has gladiators in his fucking basement. I didn't think we'd be fighting bopper stick.
He was concerned because the topic had come up that you were injured. And you guys agreed anyway because the whole group agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Because the town drunk basically talked you into it.
Basically.
So he's still offering the stun.
Do we want to take that offer?
Fuck no.
All right, that's what I heard.
Okay,
Volop can go either way.
What the hell is the range on a grenade?
It's a heavy weapon.
So I feel like it's primarily up to Deckard here. Unless Seasonal's got an opinion.
Okay. So, point blank is 0 to 50 squares.
Besides, they'll trust you people to not die.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, you got range. You got range.
Oh, God. Fucking range. And, it's actually a sight on bias.
Well, I think everyone's sitting on cover. Sitting on big cover.
Oh. Give me my
I was
pointer.
hoping that the robot would have sight on me so I could fucking, as soon as the round started, I could just reaction shot on the droid like a cheap piece of shit.
No, everyone was ready for this fight, so you cannot reaction shoot.
Lame.
That's one of those things where, like, no one's got a surprise round because everyone's coming in to fight.
Yep. Alright, so he has line of sight on Matthias, so he's going to take that shot.
So he takes his reaction shot and 1 initiative.
Alright.
Do we hear thump?
Take a look. That is 12.
That's not going to hit him.
That is a frag grenade.
Still not going to hit him. That's deviation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it goes over Bias's head.
Oh, no. Yep. So Troy's just starting to grenade launcher. He's like, Roger. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Both to the back of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That could be like, awesome. So we're starting with explosives today. This planet just gets better and better. First it was biker gangs from Mars, and now it's slug champions throwing grenades at us.
Wait, I didn't realize they were mice.
One grenade.
They were by the time we were done with them.
One grenade. Okay, next on the list is Zeta, the Rhodian.
My God, our initiative is so bad.
A little bit. The Rhodian.
Was this the same Rhodian that fucking took a look at my shit last night?
Oh.
Sure. Okay.
No.
Oh, Mike, sorry.
All got cover. Big cover.
Give me the pointer back.
So Deckard, we have a quick question for you. Chat would like to know if you have made Defender rank yet.
Defender rank?
Defender rank?
No.
Something about Gensarai.
Oh, no, I'm glad you asked that. No, this character is still very low level. For Defender rank in this game, you would need to hit 7 levels in not being a Jedi. And then more or less go through the same process they do, subject to all of the myriad different narrative elements, like the emphasis on the armor over lightsaber, really needing to be back home to have access to the material, etc., etc. So there is a level limit mechanically in the game before you can be like, yes, I have now graduated, becoming Defender. Unfortunately for this character, he also has levels in Soldier, in part so he can kind of run around and pretend he's not a fucking Jedi, and also because I wanted the ability to be very proficient in armor. He's not going to be a Defender for at least half of it.
What's your level split like?
Roll up. Does 15 hit you?
Nope.
His level split right now is 1 Jedi, 2 Soldier.
Okay.
So,
and you need a Actually, are we getting the Destiny armor bonus off of
Yes.
what's his face?
Yep, we're the second day. It got extended.
That's right.
And that
Right,
applies to armor, right? So you need a 20 to hit me.
You have the armor bonus and the attack bonus as long as you stay within 10 squares of Deckard and Cizanil.
isn't Deckard's bonus gone? Much as I'd like to still have it. Nice.
No.
You are
Alright,
just
so-
in range.
That means you're gonna need a 20 to hit me then.
I do believe you both ended up with your destinies re-upping.
Nice. Very nice.
Well, that's fun. Yep. Volip has a blast.
No, grenade over Big Man Matthias, blast bolt over our sniper.
Yep.
That's 2 swings and 2 misses, bitches!
Yep. So it's Volip's turn.
Okay. So
Next on the list.
what I want to know is,
If you do me a favor, I need you to not make Deckard look like a total punk in front of Darga. We were talking about you shooting planes out of skies yesterday.
yeah. So here's the question. I don't know how big these pieces of cover are. Can I use the aim action to ignore the cover that the droid has, or is that too complete?
From my understanding, it's
Too
God
complete?
damn.
All right.
Good stone cover that.
Then,
Test my walls. It's
Yeah.
boulder size walls.
there are tall stones and there are boulders.
yeah, okay.
Well,
I will return fire at the Rhodian then, after carefully aiming at him. Oh,
Okay.
basically, I'm trying to put a shot into him before he ducks back to cover after having tried to shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how this goes.
Alrighty. See.
Nope.
and yeah, we're shooting at people in cover, have the bonus cover too.
Oh my.
Big number.
15, that's questionable.
18.
Ah, damn.
Oh well.
Still scorches the stone as Rhodian pops back into cover.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have just disproven our theory, Deckard.
No, it's okay. The stone got in the way. Stone wasn't there. It would have been center mass.
That's true.
The Flyers did not have any cover. We can always lean on this. Their speed means nothing to you.
No, I was referring to when I declare an aim, I hit.
Yeah, fair enough. There was that as a big superstitious thing for a while too.
For a while, meaning up till last session.
Up to last session, yeah. Up to this very roll.
Is that a
Yep.
line of fire?
You're shooting through your own boulder.
Yeah, this boulder is completely. These boulders are obstructed.
You can't shoot through your own boulder. If you moved down to the edge, I have right here.
Oh, he could, but
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not that dumb.
If you move down there, you could absolutely.
you can always hold action.
Mm.
You just be
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Fuck
what
it,
I'm
I'm gonna burn
debating.
it now."
Because it's like,
You know, put that a bit. Yeah, hold yourself for a moment.
Yeah, my thought is how I want to play this because it'd be a waste to do nothing. Or, how tall is this boulder?
Taller than you.
But okay, but it's it's not something I could say climb upon and get prone atop.
No. Not easily.
I would have been all
Not
over that if
easily
that
is
was the
not the
case.
same- Not easily is not the same as impossible, but I hear ya.
There doesn't appear to be any handholds or footholds to climb the boulder.
So perfectly smooth, large structure. They had be a high, decent climb check.
Mm-hmm.
Still technically doable, but
Technically,
I don't think any of us are proficient climbers.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I am.
Oh, hey, nice.
Of course you would be.
Of course I would be. I'm a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is to wait for someone to come around where I can shoot them. Just have a ready shot.
Yeah, right side of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Because
All
I'm
right.
thinking what else I could do. Let me check something.
Who's next?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Well,
Actually, I will reposition, move, and go prone.
Mm.
It's like I can't see shit from here.
great. After. Yeah. Oh, there.
He backed the hell up. He's a smart boy.
All right.
And I'm now prone to boot.
After Susan Yelm, it is the Gomorian brothers.
Gomorrah.
The Karg brothers. They're gonna charge.
Of course they are.
I expected no less.
2, 3, 4, 6.
There's a standard move, and they can do the charge action, another move plus a melee attack.
They can make it.
If
They won't be able to
can.
make it.
No, but this one's definitely declared that charge.
He could do a double move though. Still, he just won't be able to make the attack.
Yeah. That's as far as I can get on.
Oh man, that dude's barreling right down on Matthias's position. Cap's in trouble.
I think we might need to adapt the original strategy and go to more of a focus fire for now.
Don't
Whoa.
do that.
Nice.
Whoa.
That guy just hulked out.
French dip.
Ah!
I didn't know you were gonna medieval torture him. Jesus.
Put him on the rack.
Yeah, they're being smart about it too.
That was not intentional. That was not intentional at all.
That's the headcanon now. That guy can hulk out and grow.
Only for a moment while he was charging.
He's green. He's angry.
Or-
Alright, so that's their turn, Matthias. You have 3 freaking Gomorians charging at you.
Yeah, these guys are barreling.
I'm thinking maybe he didn't actually grow. He was just running so fast that he turned into an extended blur for a second.
Yeah, right?
Let's see. Hang on. Let me look at this real fast because I have a feat for this. Let me look at it. Hang on. I got the book open. I'm just going to look real fast.
Point blanking him.
No, I'm not point blanking him.
Ew.
I mean, I could do that, but that's probably not what I want to do.
I mean, that's just +1 to hit. You're doing that all the time, technically.
Not something new.
R. There it is. Move before and after taking an attack. Got it. Okay. So, I'm going to do this move. 1, 2, 3. And that's enough to trigger my Skirmisher bonus, which is +1 to hit. I'm shooting the Gomorian that's right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank shot. Well, that doesn't count as point blank range, does it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does?
This whole
Yeah,
arena
like
is
where-
point blank, really.
Not
10 squares for pistols.
10 squares?
No,
10
it's
squares
20.
for pistols. 20. Ooh,
Okay,
even
well,
better.
that adds Skirmisher plus my point blank, so...
Extra
Yeah,
2 to
sure.
hit.
Yeah, that's +2.
I always thought it was longer than that.
Ugh,
Oh wow.
Rough.
he has not had nearly enough drinking going on today.
That was a natural one.
It was.
You're too sober.
I
much-
really am. So then the next part of my movement is I'm just going to go over here next to my buddy, Volip.
Hey.
Hopefully
watch.
that drug doesn't fucking grenade me. So that would really suck.
Uh-huh.
I think the only thing with grenades we have to worry about is that droid.
Doesn't he have to reload that thing, though? Is it single shot or is it multi-shot?
It's a single shot.
He has to reload it.
Does that take a
Oh,
turn?
I'm not-
Or is it a move action, or what is it?
We'd be fine.
Yeah, that would really fuck us.
But what kind of action is the reload?
Mm,
It's a move action reload, isn't it?
I think so.
It's a move or a swift. It's not usually standard.
Yeah.
I doubt it's a swift.
But big freaking
don't-
grenades like that.
Unless he's got some sort of special loader installed.
I think it's
Yeah.
a move action.
Probably. That would be normal. But it would also be worth looking at the weapons profile. It's a big, heavy weapon. Whose turn is it?
That would be Deckard.
Awesome.
Sorry. I have bad news.
What you got?
Grenade launcher holds 4 grenades and then a 4-round action to reload.
Oh. There
Okay.
you go. It is a thumper.
Okay.
All right. Well done. Doesn't this just complicate the hell out of the whole scenario?
A little bit.
Got 2 big angry Gomorians coming right up the middle with the third one behind cover. Going for my dear friend Matthias and my war buddy Volip over here.
Sounds like you should do your classic shoot and charge maneuver.
I think you are correct.
Huh.
Only problem is that I do not possess the feat that allows me to literally shoot while charging. That was amazing. And if I want to shoot them, I shoot them. If I want to charge them, I charge them. Honestly, I gotta choose which. And I don't know. There's something about full-fledged hand-to-hand with a bunch of Gomorians that is very unappealing.
Mm,
Oh, but I assure you, friend, you will be in hand-to-hand with them very shortly, whatever your wishes happen to be.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
right.
Question is do I fucking charge into that or let them charge into me?
I think you know the answer.
I think I don't have a lightsaber in my hands.
I think you said you don't know how to use it, and you might want to keep that impression.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, you've got your bayonet though.
Absolutely. No, we're just gonna go ahead and shoot. We're gonna play conservative for the moment. This one
Okay.
right out in the middle.
Alright.
I want him to be missing bits and pieces of his body. A lot of blood, mostly. Major organs will definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, Sewer. I basically was too sober when I took that shot, and
Yeah, let's do it. Single shot. Center mass. Straight down. Bang.
That's a hit.
Should be a hit.
Oh,
Let's see.
the
Well,
damage.
You forgot your Destiny bonus. And
Doesn't matter.
Level?
it adds 2 to the
Two damage, yeah.
damage.
Is your level bonus in there?
There is no level bonus for damage, my brother.
Or to hit, either.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay. So it hits him. It hits him.
Ah, I'll take it. Bring it, bow! Holy shit.
Half heroic level.
Absolutely hits him.
So each one of those guys has, nearly 50 hit points?
You're not supposed to know.
Well, you just put it up in front of us.
So I put it up in front of you.
Oh, fun.
They don't see that.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? See? This is the thing to say. I don't know that. Still, they have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, they've got 47.
Ooh, baby. I did 8 damage.
Oh,
Alright, well, that's Decker's turn. Suppose I can have him move, but fuck it, he'll stand his ground. Aim down the shack.
all right. So that's Deckard's.
Yeah, it's Decker's turn. Roger.
No. Boop.
That's right up through all that stone. That's also going through a lot of stone.
Mm-hmm.
That rope, I don't see shit.
Well, I have it.
Even then,
I'm just.
He ain't got shit.
Nope. He doesn't. What is your movement?
Yeah, it's got it.
Squares.
Yeah, it's got to move around.
The pointer.
You moved us out in the open. We got a runner. Rut-row raggy.
Now he.
Rut-row raggy.
This is your fault, Matthias.
everything's my fault always.
Always.
You don't clump up when there are AoEs on the field.
It's a frag.
Oh yeah, because I'm just gonna stand there while Gomorians charge.
No, that's my job.
It actually doesn't say that it has blast. So.
Grenade's always a blast.
I have blast 2.
Alright. It's for a grenade.
I suppose this was a little bit of a damned if you do and damned if you don't choice, wasn't it?
It
I was
was.
perfectly willing to gamble and not fight
Good
a
fucking
Hudson
lord.
gladiatory champion. But for now, the grenades keep missing, so.
Grenade. Fun. Yep, that sails off.
Another explosion off the wall.
Yeah.
Well, he's halfway to a reload now.
I've never seen a battle droid that aims like a stormtrooper before.
Well, this is because this is multiple droids in one.
It's a battle droid. Do you really expect anything out of them? I don't.
We expect to be better than Stormtroopers.
Alright.
Not really.
I really don't.
But-
Have you seen some of the fucking stormtroopers that we've had to fight? They're fucking monsters.
Alright, so Volop to get another blaster shot.
Those Rodian shooting at bullets.
Yes.
It's Hunter versus Hunter.
Rodian versus.
Oh, please, don't insult me by calling the Rodian here a hunter. He's not on my level.
Yep, no, he clearly isn't.
What the hell? Good fucking lord.
Oh, don't worry. The moment you hit melee, Decker, it's going to be turned into fucking just top sushi.
Volop.
You can call him a hunter when he gets a proper gun.
Volop, you turn.
Yep, okay, I'm going to move back a little bit up here.
Cat.
Trying to keep my cover from the droid, but also stay out of AoE-able range, so he can't grenade both of us at once. And the lead Gomorian here, closest one, I'm going to try to shoot him. Because we got to try to put these guys down at some point.
Matthias should be
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yay!
It hits.
Take some damage, punk.
I will take damage out on these guys because they're gonna be a big problem.
That hits. 7 minus. God, math. 34 is 33.
There you go.
Math.
Takes that hit like a champ.
Yeah, he does.
Morian's big boys.
They are.
Oh, yeah, they're wearing armor too.
That's cute.
Alright, Susie.
Nah.
My turn.
Your turn.
Hey there, big boy.
Yeah, he should have shot against Gomorian.
Shoot a bitch.
Alright, what you doing?
Single shot.
Shot.
Do a normal mode. So just find.
Got aim
Where I
down.
have that listed. Yep, going lethal.
Shoot.
So 19 hits.
Shoot.
19.
I hope it does.
19 meets their reflex defense.
Ooh, nice reflex.
This is gonna be bad for me.
Nah, you're aiming. That's the number. That's
yeah,
a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit. It's this guy, so he loses 13.
Yep.
He is down to... Oh my lord. He's less than half.
He's hurting.
Nice.
Less than half.
Pew.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It's their turn.
Is it?
This is the Carve Brothers' turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so do you believe that the second wind applies?
If you're gonna have Mook take a second wind, absolutely.
Please. Anything that you can do, they can do.
And I can do better.
So they heal up.
Can they?
It doesn't say anywhere that they can't.
That's a good question.
What, like a second wind, you mean?
Yeah, second
Yeah,
wind.
is that something Mooks actually get?
The fuck was that?
Sorry, only heroic characters can catch a second wind. Non-heroic characters, creatures, objects, devices, and vehicles cannot.
Okay.
A non-heroic character that takes the extra second wind feat can catch a second wind once per day.
Got it. Thank you.
So,
Right,
if they
so-
aren't important, no. If they are,
Those are heroic.
are
Technically,
they?
Yeah, no, because in order to be a heroic character, you must have levels of heroic classes as opposed to non-heroic classes. We are all heroic characters in part because of the classes that we have. That is part of the separation and the distinction.
right, because
I
they would.
didn't
termed as non-heroic.
Exactly, like most stormtroopers tend to be like non-heroic for freaking classes.
Yeah.
And only count as a level 1 adversary how weak non-heroic is.
These are not classified as non-heroic.
There you go.
Oh. So that, okay. I'm like, I didn't think that was, I would think that most distinct, these are, we're facing heroic gladiators. Well, shit, they're champions for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
This is probably going to be the gnarliest fight we faced the entire campaign.
Probably, including the fight where you pulled 3 encounters at once.
To be fair, that stormtrooper fight was monstrous.
It really
awesome.
was. Remind me what second wind gives.
1/4 hit points.
Yeah.
Or con score.
Whichever's higher.
1/4 hit points. Or con score. Well, their constitution's 14.
That'll be higher.
So,
yeah, basically. 1 point difference.
So, 15. So he's at
No,
13.
sorry. I did the math wrong.
Let her do the math. It's all right.
No, he did the math. It's like, wait. Derp.
And is that a swift or catch second wind is swift?
Or
Yes.
Swift.
Yep, still got to move and standard. So he's gonna go like, why not die? Stop.
Yeah, he's going to 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to charge at Matthias.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And he has a attack that's called Powerful Charge.
Mm.
So it gives extra points for damage
Oh my
if he hits.
God. Or do I get that? How is that number? Must have powerful charge. Let's do it! Miss.
Oh my lord.
Nope.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
It was
What
nice knowing you.
what is your defense?
Not
With the
22.
bonus, it's 20.
And you get a +1 from Saronic.
Yeah, even if he had another +1, still be
So,
hit.
yeah, no, you get a fucking hit. I'm so sorry, Ben.
Oh, shite.
No, this is gonna hurt.
Everything they do is gonna hurt. Vibro acts some of the weapons in the goddamn
This is
game.
really, really going to hurt.
Yeah, it's probably gonna one-shot me.
Oh, this is good. Oh,
Fucking
That's damage
Christ.
threshold. You can survive that. Good news.
Ow.
yeah. Ben,
Hold on. I have questions about the +17.
power charge.
What was the
They're,
bonus on that?
PHP?
Their original damage dice for the Vibro X 2d10 plus 9.
And where's the additional +8 coming from?
Their powerful charge.
Charge gets +8 damage?
No, it is an ability they possess, and if frickin' words here are correct, part of what has occurred is that power attack has been used by a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, it's power attack
Plus
with the charge.
Plus
Wait,
talent.
so
That
did you
makes the charge stronger.
So they did power attack. Did that reduce their attack roll accordingly?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It takes
That's
that
with-
into consideration in the book.
So they normally have more than a +7 to roll to hit then.
Shit.
Yikes.
Yes.
Deckard, what the
This
fuck
is-
have you done to us?
Not his fault.
Yes, it is.
No, I tried to fucking bet on a fight between these 5 assholes killing each other.
It's Matthias' fault you're in here.
Yeah, but it came down to Deckard agreeing, and he was like, yeah, okay, let's do it.
And this is that's just Matthias getting to learn the meaning of karma.
I am so sorry.
All right, so so there's 2 more enemies left to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Deckard die. Bring it the fuck on!
You fucking can.
By the way, I can't get hit like that. That will drop me in.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
I feel bad.
That's a hit.
Wow!
I feel really bad. Oh. I did give you guys the op.
Dead. Fucking dead.
Spend a force point.
You realize that if we all get knocked unconscious in this fight, we're all dead anyways, right?
Likely.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, that's
That is all of my hit points and well over times and a half on my threshold. I can spend a force point to not be decapitated, sure.
So next session, we all wake up in the morning having had a bizarre shared dream.
Talking about this fucking CPK right here.
No, we wake up in a bunch of Bacta tanks.
No.
I don't see them
Not
spending
going
back
to
to honest.
Fair enough.
We're a bunch of uppity noobs that came in, got cocky, and dead.
Do you want to spend the force?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's something we could do, absolutely, but yeah. Well then, I do believe it is the third Gomorian's turn. Well, you're sitting there like, do the big stomp. The orc comes, a golf club swings his ass 8 feet away. Blah! Huge split in the armor, blood all over the fucking place. Like, just sitting there twitching like, constipated, can't move body.
Well, shit. That gives him a +5 bonus because I'm prone, I believe.
Oh, he had to move twice to get it.
Oh, so I'm just in melee, not being charged?
He doesn't have the ability to do an attack after moving twice.
Much curling, the attack.
Yep.
Understood. Oh boy.
Well, Matthias, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know what I can fucking do other than shoot the Gomorian. I'm not gonna walk away from him, so.
A withdraw action will get you away from him.
Yeah.
Does that cost his standard action or what?
It's a move action. You have your speed.
But the first square you move does not count for attacks of opportunity for melee.
Yeah.
It should give him just enough movement to get his skirmish bonus, clear the guy's axe, shoot him.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I'll shoot him.
But yeah,
Okay.
nah, we don't have the damage fucking output or the health to tend what we're having thrown up against us.
Alright,
So.
go ahead. Shoot him. Nope.
God damn.
Nope. Well, it would be Decker's turn. No.
No, Deck is basically dead. Maybe not actually dead, but basically dead. This is where our lives end. On the cold stone of a hot fucking pleasure palace. Dying for a sadist's entertainment. Truly lives well spent.
Whose idea was it to fight level 8 monsters?
The person who designed this adventure.
These are
Also-
CL3s. These are CL3s.
I will press X to doubt.
This is what it looks like when you min-max 3 fucking levels of character.
Yeah. Like, the Gomorians alone have 3 levels in Soldier.
Yeah.
They have 3 levels of soldier, and that's it.
Yep, they've got 2 talents, all the basic fucking feats. The only things that they have that you'd expect a non-level 1 character to have are power attack and powerful charge.
And they have a +7 with power attack
Yes.
as a level 3 character. 3 base attack bonus and 4 strength give you +7, so they have another plus. Well, it depends on what they're power attacking at.
But there's the thing is that during your charge bonus, you also have a +2 to accuracy.
So I see. They traded that for 4 damage. Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
That's what it looks to be, is that they take the accuracy buff and transform it into more fucking power attack points.
Which is fair. Alright.
That's what I'd do.
Okay, so, yeah.
Additionally, they have whatever the hell powerful charge is, which is either a talent or a feat, I'm not certain. but it definitely makes it so that their charges benefit them more than a regular charge benefits somebody. These were pure fucking melee, 100% dedicated to charge power attack.
They really
And
are.
frankly, anyone who's played even a lick of 3.5 D&D knows that a third level fighter with a great axe charging and throwing power attack can easily put out in excess of 20 points of damage in hand-to-hand, and that is in a system with lower dice numbers than we're using right now.
Alright, that does not hit Matthias. That does not Matthias.
Hey! I'll take misses and we can squirm away.
Alrighty. That's let's see. What?
I'm gonna go Obi-Wan over here, I'm gonna force ghost from Matthias.
that doesn't.
Like,
That does not hit Matthias. That doesn't hit Matthias at all.
Use the force, Matthias.
Can't have him use the force.
Trust in the parlor tricks. Use the force, Matthias.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to work.
It's Volup's turn.
We're obviously going to lose this fight and have to time warp.
Alright,
Is
well, I do not see any need to move this time, so I think I will just stand my ground, aim, and plug this orc again.
Plug orc. Waka waka waka.
Or not.
Oh no!
Oh my lord.
The dice have spoken.
Jesus.
I fucking hate us today.
How many natural ones is this team throwing just this fight alone?
Right?
It's all over.
Yeah, we've lost this.
Use the force, Matthias!
Man, this campaign took a real left turn, didn't it?
It did. No wonder that f***ing hut shit out of that guy.
Right?
He's like, I have great big champion warriors fighting me, and you let these fucking punks through my door.
Alright, Neil, it's your turn.
I'm going to stand up from prone and then spend my standard action to fight defensively and then not attack for a +5 bonus to reflex defense.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Probably gonna need it. Given that it's his turn. Yeah, you're gonna need it. It's his turn. Yep. No.
He goes back, so I'm like, just bat it aside.
Oh, God.
Ooh, well, you know what? That counts. Doesn't matter. My guy going down like a bitch. One thing, he is not unfamiliar with seeing his blood all over the ground right now.
Hey,
So this is like his third time being knocked down to the stage.
Hey, Neil, guess what?
I'm not flanked, but yeah. Also, does his attack bonus go up?
Jesus.
Well, there goes my hit points.
that
Was that a charge?
That was the charge.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna say I'm probably spending a fate point here.
Oh,
Plus 17? Yeah, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Let me just tack off that fate point.
Force.
Alright.
It's different.
It's a force point. But at this point, the horn is blown. And everyone in the arena can look up at the balcony and see a very disappointed Hut.
Deckard's like fucking clawing out the dirt like, I'm not done fighting.
You know what? I don't blame him at all. This is the fight is clearly over already.
Darga definitely makes motions for the gladiators to stand down. It takes a moment for the Karg brothers because they are in melee, and it takes a few other Gomorians to come in and wrestle them away.
Their blood is up.
Oh yeah.
I'd be more worried about that Rodian.
The Rodian, he looks fine and walks off perfectly.
All right, very good.
So,
Glad it usually go one of two ways. They're either very sporting-like, or they're trying to kick you in the ribs after the horns have blown.
so the two people that are down and helpless are taken back to their room and tended. You'll get medical attention.
Lovely.
Sweet. I get starting tomorrow with 6 hit points.
You will get medical attention. Let me make
Oh, gee. It's 8 hours, so I get to wake up after 8 hours of rest, only mostly dead.
Well, I mean, Darga would have a dedicated medic on his staff. Doctor.
Damn, you should have just killed the party and then time warped us back to before that fateful decision.
That's why I was joking about waking up having had a weird shared dream.
What'd you say,
Reboot the day.
Candace?
That roll was the first aid check on Sesame.
He got stabilized.
Well, no. It just means that they can try again because medpac's wasted.
Okay. Again. 18. There we go.
I heal 3 plus my level,
Okay.
I believe.
Oh,
We'll check
god
that one.
damn.
And then this one is for Deckard at 17.
Hey,
Which is 2 plus whatever the flat bonus is.
I mean, the level, so...
I do believe it's a level.
5, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how I memorize all this stuff. I think that's right. Read it again. Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you two are in your rooms and you've been tended. Aid.
So we plugged into machinery when we fucking wake up.
You.
No, not that nice.
They wakes up alive?
Surprisingly enough.
Alive. God damn it. Told him I still was only in half blood. I am.
And as you wake up, Volop is there watching over everybody, and he tells you, "No more Gomorians next time. We leave them alone."
Gammoreans are the best. What are you talking about?
Five more minutes in the ring and we would have fucking had them.
No, not even close.
And,
We didn't even drop one of them.
And just because Matthias is also injured, if he's around at all when they're getting medicked, he gets a first aid, which...
They throw salt in the wound and call it good.
Well, they can try again.
This is very true.
No.
Wow, the dice roller just...
Matthias is squirming.
He's too sober. Douse him, douse him!
Yeah, please dunk me in fucking grain alcohol.
And one of the Nemoidians gets sick of the whining and the wiggling, so they shove a bottle in his face.
Thank God.
Hold him still, sit on his chest, and then 13.
There you go.
That's still a failure. DC 15.
He stabs Matthias with a needle.
And leaves it in. I'm done.
And it was empty.
Oh shit, that's a good way to kill someone.
No, it wasn't. It didn't even have air in it. It was just empty.
Okay,
You
good.
just pull the needle I'm need to find the vein. There we go, found the vein. Let's try it now.
God damn it.
I'm like, fuck you guys, you needle. I'm gonna drink some better.
All right, once more, and then you're giving up. They hit 15. So
3 hit points.
My God.
Matthias gets 3 hit points.
Yay.
After all that, you get 3.
Condition track
So,
too.
he gets patched up. Volp's fine. And the other two have a very lengthy resting period, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you put us in that force, if you do that meditation again, that will help.
Oh, absolutely. You guys should come on over to my fucking yoga class.
You can absolutely do that. All the servants have.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there for some Deckard yoga.
Okay. So,
So how much time passes between us accepting that challenge and us waking up? Or the two of us waking up and being like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, the first aid would heal us as soon as it happened.
yeah.
So the question is, did they first aid us then and there, or did they take us to a sick bay first?
They took you to your rooms first.
I had a giant wound, so at the very least, I hope they didn't bleed all over the nice carpet.
Yeah.
Somebody followed you with a bucket.
No, they put him on a tarp.
They packed his wound and had a stretcher.
All right. So we come to when it's evening.
To stuff a wad of cotton ball into the cut.
So what happens during those 8 hours? Because that's a lot of time to lose.
Darga continues to have court in the throne room, and it's more of the same, where he's entertained, he has food, he has drink.
I think it would have been a good stopping point, but we're also going to be time to sleep when we wake up anyway.
So, yes, you can absolutely take time to rest.
Well, you know what? Deckard is definitely going to spend a lot of time thinking about what he just got himself into. And being very thankful for the fact that he woke up all. Because that was on the ground, can't move body, blood all over the soil, like, oh shit, this is where I'm gonna die. So, comes to it. I can move. I'm not dead, I think. Only one way to find out. But diet! Have you quit drinking yet?
What's that?
Have you quit drinking yet?
Fuck no, are you crazy?
Okay, definitely live.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I'll quit drinking when you teach me how to be so as convincing as you are.
Well, you know. Nothing wrong with that.
Please don't teach me how to be convincing like you.
The dice really fucked us there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. If they had missed, then maybe we would have had a chance.
I know, right?
But those damage dice were so beastly that even if they rolled poorly, it still would have hurt a lot.
Damage values, yeah. I'm like, plus 17 damage? That doesn't sound right.
That's ridiculous.
It's basically giant fucking charge attack. And a lot of stuff proccing all.
Yeah, that's like character optimization forums level of built characters. They're our level. We don't do that.
Well, our characters, especially mine, definitely mine, very often.
Well, Seasonal, maybe you don't do that.
Well, I can do 3d8, but
one moment.
It takes a crit to get that little damage for any of us.
Yeah, it does. Right. I've just gotten a strangely high number of crits so far.
Basically.
I'm gonna pretty fucking dreams.
At the moment, you still dream of home, though the dreams take a more sad turn.
Let's see. My God.
Sometime during the night while you are all sleeping, there's a knock at the door.
Whose door? We're all in.
Matthias.
Dice.
Yep. Matthias gets a knock at the door.
Well, I'll totally answer the door with one of my wine bottles in my hand and be like, "What do you want?"
It's the protocol droid.
Oh, what's up, buddy? You thirsty?
No, thank you, sir. I appreciate the offer. I have come to talk with you and your crew in private.
Ooh, how much time since we woke up before this happened?
It was around dinner time-ish. He comes in the middle of the night, around midnight. So 6, 7 hours?
Okay. 6 to 7 hours between everyone getting up and being able to attend dinner because we're not dead, and right now.
Yes.
How much yoga get?
We can do 4 hours, right?
I can do maximum 4-hour yoga.
You can do 4 hours.
All right, everyone, heal your level times 4.
Nope. Button.
But that's the slang for it now.
Level times 4.
Nice.
Level
12.
4, so times 4.
So 12 hit.
That is 12, yes.
15?
Yep, and we can do this once a day,
Any.
if not more. I honestly never saw a limitation on it, but I imagine fucking sitting in a state of near stasis for more than 4 hours a day probably starts having its own drawback.
That is pretty nice healing, though.
I actually think that it's also it has the same rules as any of your force.
Possibly, which reminds me, I probably have some checks.
Crap.
Well, then I guess I'll just tag
Yeah.
my fucking comm link and tell everyone to fucking get their asses to my room so that we can see what's up with what the droid's going on
Yeah,
about.
that's really weird. Star Wars.
Sweet. I'm currently at the same number of hit points I started the session with.
Right? I'm still some. It's just a slow decay as we keep getting hit over and over and over again. All right, so yeah, we're well past that and probably into normal aspect. When we get a call on the comms from Matthias.
Yo, dudes! Like this, the cool protocol droid is here, and he wants to talk to all of us. Come over to my room.
Got it.
I won't say anything, but I'll show up.
Is that salt I detect?
DC 15.
15.
Volup's just kind of a quiet guy in general.
Okay, well, fuck, there's no
Honestly,
penalty for failure, so fuck it.
And honestly, you can just do it until.
All right, yeah, fair enough. So 4, and then Deckard just honestly, he will continue his meditation person. So that's another 2 or 3 hours
Yeah.
before we're interrupted.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's be honest here, though, Ben. Volup's the only guy who didn't get hurt out of that whole ordeal.
9, your choice. However long it was.
That's because Volupt is awesome, and
He's too good at the you can't touch this dance.
A dance I tried to emulate.
Okay.
Yeah, he did fairly well for a moment.
So everyone shows up at Matthias's room.
Yep.
All right. The protocol droid is offside and is waiting for everyone. Come in, and when everyone is in and comfortable, he says, "Thank you all for allowing me to speak with you in private. Please refer to me as 6-6, if you would."
6-6, got it.
6-6.
6-6, got it. What occasion?
yeah, what's up, 6-6? What's good,
I
dude?
have come to speak with you about my other master.
You have another master?
I serve a crime lord named Switch.
Volop chuckles.
Oh, I know Switch. He's cool.
We have also met Nintendo Blade.
I have come to convey a small piece of information on Switch's behalf.
Okay.
I've been monitoring communications in Dargus Palace. It seems that someone has been sending information to the Empire while the Hutt sleep, receiving instructions in return. I have been sending these messages to Switch, but has been unable to break the encryption. Switch has ordered me to turn the encrypted transmission files over to you and see what you can make of it.
Whip out my communication scanner.
But you not in front of everybody, man. You can't just whip it out in front of everybody.
Why? Matthias and Beckett do it all the time.
That's true.
Executive's going to look at this droid like, I presume that your master has not ordered you to relinquish this very sensitive information to us without some sort of stipulation attached to it.
If you share all the information you find, then you can have the file at no charge.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay. Well, let's see. Susan Neil, you have an actual communications decryptor with you?
No, it's
because I have my data card and my security kit.
I have a communication scanner.
Yeah, this is a data file.
Why don't you help me and we'll use computer on it and see if we can't fucking.
Okay, that's fair.
Hey, Deckard will get right in on that. He knows how to do this stuff too.
Okay, sure. You can absolutely help.
Deckard's looking at this as encryption, huh? I haven't had a good swing at one of these in a long time. It's not my speciality.
So are you using computer to help with their...
I will be helping Matthias.
Negative.
Do I?
Intelligence.
I have negatives on everything. Gigantic negatives.
Oh, that's because... you're fine. You're fine. You're ignored. Your condition's fine. Sorry. It's because your condition...
Yeah. Alright, so, boom, let's see, I'm aiming at a 10 to help Matthias. Let's get the computer set up. And I
11.
Don't fuck up the plugging in process. Very good. Everything's networked.
Alright, so Susanil is going to help Matthias or...
Matthias, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That was a 12. So
that was a terrible roll on my part.
That's going to be a +4 for Matthias.
Yep. Okay, so Matthias gets a +4 bonus to your use computer.
And does he have equipment to add a bonus as well?
I don't think we have any super powerful computers on us.
I can't. It doesn't go any further. Yeah, I don't. My equipment doesn't give me a bonus. It just lets me do the work. But yeah, +4 is fine.
So close.
Oof.
So close.
Can I spend a force point for it?
Can.
Ooh, there we go.
Do it.
I'll spend one of my force points.
Do it.
Nice.
4.
You hit it.
Use the force, young Matthias.
It was a DC 25. It takes you a bit with Deckard and Susanil helping by pointing out different encryption, how they piece together. You eventually find out and reveal that late at night, the Major Domo, Igrin Demos, has been contacting an Imperial communications relay somewhere in the sector. You can't be certain who he's communicating with, but you now know that Demos has been transmitting information about Darga's dealing, particularly his slave trading, on a regular basis. The most recent communication specifically mentions that the slavers that Darga has been dealing with are unhappy with their merchandise. Additionally, several messages mention the prisoner, but provide no further details.
So, question. Does this provide us the encryption method so that we can just rig his listeners' communications whenever they happen?
No.
So I'd have to break any communications like this if I find it, right?
We'd have to gain access to that relay, man.
Okay, so I can't use my communication scanner to get that relay because it's a direct...
That's a galactic fucking relay on a sector-wide basis. What he's communicating with could literally be light away from.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but his communication's outward.
We don't know where he's even doing that from. All we know is that we have a file detailing those communications.
Okay, well then, as agreed, I'll share all this data with 6-6. And I'll be like, well, we've fucking owed Switch a favor for a while anyway, so all this data is yours. But I'd prefer to be the one to fucking tell Darga.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I would advise against I believe that Darga would side with his.
Oh, really?
Sorry, side with his what?
Major Domo.
He would rather, even if we have proof that his major domo is selling his fucking secrets out to the Empire, he'd be okay with that.
We don't know that this is necessarily selling secrets. What we have right now is that we know that they have some kind of prisoner, which just opens up a whole fucking worms we may or may not want to become involved in. And then they're detailing slave trade. But given that the Hutts are very open with the slave trade, this could honestly be as innocent as people talking about the turmoil of a stock exchange and making plans accordingly. We may not be looking at anything violating secrecy or law here.
Well, although I guess we know why the Major Domo just fucks off at random now, don't we?
Yeah, no kidding. It is an issue, don't get me wrong. The Major Domo's fucking talking to the Empire is a problem for a variety. And I think it would be wise of us to at least present the information to the Hutt.
Well,
Like, not even necessarily be confrontational about it. Let's simply state, so it's come to our attention that Major Domo has been speaking to the Empire about his own business arrangements, some of yours as well. You guys do dealings with the Empire? We can use it, because we think that he's working with the Empire in the first. We could use this to try to just suggest that we ourselves are open to the idea. We don't need to attack him with this, and if the Hutt does feel that the Major Domo has betrayed him, we don't need to fill Darga's ears with that. He'll come to that conclusion by himself.
Yeah.
We will simply be individuals who opened the door.
And maybe he'll, and if that's the case, maybe he'll ask us to try to spy on him.
So, what does 6-6 think of that plan?
Oh, 6-6 had already left after.
6-6 is like, yeah, don't fuck with Major Domo and then bounces.
Yep.
Well, okay. So it's safe to say that he's using some sort of tight beam link, I assume you're saying.
Something, we don't know. Shouldn't assume anything. All we have is a transcript of the conversation. And the knowledge that wherever this is being beamed to, it is a relay controlled by the Empire. Somewhere in the sector.
Yep.
So, I mean, where is he sending it from, is my thought.
We don't know.
You don't know. You weren't given
I have
that.
a comm scanner, so I'll just take a casual look at the comm signals in the area.
This is a palace full of palace security.
As
in a
well,
room with 4 active comm links. You get 4 pings immediately. They're right in the room with you.
Yep. There's guards. There's the bounty hunters. There's all the people in the throne room.
Yep.
You'd have to figure out some way to isolate it somehow, because he might not be broadcasting right this second. This would be like a long-term scan.
Indeed.
With filters or some sort.
I'm expecting to take the time at that. Be like, and filter out any and all comm links.
It's 1 a.m. in the morning.
It's 1 a.m. And
So it's a
you
time
guys are still fucked up from your battle.
Yeah, we're not doing this right now.
This is something to sit on. It's something to wonder with.
And on that note, we might as well wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Because we don't have time to actually do anything else.
You all can go back to your rooms and get some more sleep for more healing.
Fuck yeah.
Feels like an excellent spot to draw the curtains for now.
Yeah, now we get ourselves a little bit of midnight. Fucking Nintendo Blade's got a boy in the palace.
Yeah. The funniest part was when he first came to us, but before he said what he wanted, I was thinking like, help me overthrow the Hutt so Nintendo Blade can take over this place.
No, that's highly inefficient to directly control things.
Perhaps.
I like how during the course of this, everybody who's now interacting with us like the droid and Darga and stuff, basically regard me as like either the mouthpiece or like the head of the crew, and I'm just like, oh, that's weird. I've never been this guy before.
That's right. The face of the team is rolling with a charisma penalty.
It's the horns. Everybody sees the horns and they're like, oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's this underworld thing bouncing inside all this criminal fucking stuff, and your character, charisma or not, is the one who is most experienced with how to deal with these guys.
I don't think anyone really has a good charisma.
I do.
I have a perfectly fine charisma score, thank you.
I have a charisma 14.
Yeah.
8.
All right. Yeah,
I'm the guy who knows how to talk, and I'm just sitting here keeping my mouth shut like, okay. Whatever y'all say.
That's mostly because you, Saronic. Love you to death, but you are definitely not.
We're in the middle of Hut's face. It's like, all right, Mr. Moneybags over here. Just let Scumbag do all the talking, and then I will back his talking up.
By the way, Saronic.
It's working.
Saronic, I have a question for you, though.
What?
When you're saying that it's more efficient to not control things directly, are you saying that 6-6 is Switch's worm tongue in the palace here?
Exactly. Now you understand how power works.
Oh my
if
lord!
If you cannot directly influence someone, you must incentivize them to do what they want, and they have their own wants. You have to be able to directly apply force, because there's going to be someone that's going to want to do things their way and not give a fuck about you. But if you can apply force, they will listen. Like we did with poor Warwick there.
I'm not sure if what 6-6 is doing is applying force. What he's doing is making Darga think that think what he wants him to think.
Yes, and that is not being in charge. That is subterfuge, which is different versus direct rule, and that's why there's no overthrowing.
Thus the worm tongue comment.
Exactly.
Oh man. All right. Well, I just want to say, if anybody is still here from Acid 420's raid earlier, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, and I'll be back in about 40 minutes with. We're going to be playing some Die Young Prologue tonight.
Quick question. Do you want Candace? Do you want to distribute the EXP now or at the beginning of the next session?
I will distribute XP sometime.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah, no, you guys will get your XP before next session.
Okay.
Yep. As long as we get it before we level, that's all that matters. There's no rush otherwise.
Yep.
So it's all good.
Also, I would like to note that encounter was absolutely a fail.
That was crazy. Yeah. There's no way those things are legit CR3s. They should bump that up just because of how min-max they are. Of course, the Gomorians are supposed to be like that.
Yes,
it's accurate.
Really are. It's very accurate. They are all CL3.
We have learned not to fuck with Gomorians today.
Yes, you have.
At least not if they're capable of getting to melee range with us.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea.
Sometime when I can get to up on a tree or up on a cliff and snipe them at my leisure, maybe.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The problem is we need more automatic fire on those Gomorians.
All right.
And them to not roll 15s and 17s.
It did not help that the dice really didn't like anyone today.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It was brutal. The dice were like, you're fine.
I like how the dice were like, oh, look, you guys are about to die in a round or two. If you don't roll really well, have a 1.
I know. All right. So, 2 weeks.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank everyone. Thank you everyone for joining us, and hope you enjoy.
May the force be with you all,
and also with you.
May the force bless you and bring good times. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate that.
All right. And Kirby.
Sup?
Once the stream is over, I have something I mentioned in Discord. Did you see my Discord message?
Well, the stream's over now. Haha.